pop that on. We're gonna pop this on. We're just gonna go.
Let's
I like,
this
I like how
shit.
he's got a TV in here.
4K, baby.
Oh, now you're talking.
You're talking my language.
Oh, I can get all creepy in this one.
Well, we're live, so
Oh shit!
get as creepy
Damn it.
as you want.
Where's the
Oh,
turn Rob
yeah.
off button? I need one of those.
Rob off button. Hello, people. Hey, first of all, thanks for coming up on Memorial Day. A special
yeah.
episode of the Cobra Cast tonight.
Thanks for
We're glad to
having
be
us.
here,
I
man.
didn't. I totally forgot about that. It was Memorial Day. You know,
Oh yeah, she said that, and I'm
Oh,
like, hey,
hey.
we're all off work.
I'm like cool. So I thought everybody's at barbecues and whatever. So, what episode we on? 55 with Dongle
Wow.
in your ear holes.
in your ear holes.
Hell
We got
yeah.
Derek, we got Robert, we got Rick from Dongle. You're missing one guy.
Yep. Missing Victor.
He's
What's
the
up,
quiet
Victor?
one, anyways.
That's what I heard. Yeah. So
Love you, Vic. You're the best guy in the band.
yeah. Hey, so we were talking about Saturday night.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way first.
What a fucking night.
Man, that was an awesome show, man. That kind of brings me back to, I don't, how long? First of all, how long you guys been in Austin for?
I've been down here about 10 years. I've
Okay.
only been in the music scene. Actually, 15 now. I've only been in the music scene about 3.
Okay, yeah,
About
4,
17
yeah.
years.
17. Yeah,
We
I've been.
just recently kind of got into the scene. We lucked into
Yeah.
some friends.
Yeah. Dana from Stonecracker.
Dana.
Meeting her is, and how personable she was, and Ben
I mean,
Mills. That
the
brought us
list goes
into the
on.
Hanovers.
The list
Crowd.
goes on.
Those Stonecracker people, I'll tell you.
Some of the best people you'll meet. Don't
I
pull
know,
your
I know.
pants off, Rob.
We had a. Hey,
Not
whoa,
yet.
whoa,
Oh,
hey now.
that's later. Oh,
Hey, that's for paying customers. You gotta.
oh, yeah. That's the last half. My bad.
No, but anyways, it reminded me like of the old backroom days. When they used to have those big bills.
Yeah.
If you ever around for any of the backroom stuff, probably not. But
Heard a lot about it, but
I mean, you had you guys, Broken Teeth, Dharma Kings, and In Darkness Ending. It's
Yeah.
the killer 4-band bills. Like,
It
God.
was a hell of a night of rock. It was
Hell
a
yeah, it was.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
Great music by every band. Everything seemed to fit together well. It was
Yeah.
fun. Lots of fun.
yeah, when David Comey asked me if we wanted to play it, I'm like, yeah. I said, who else is on the bill? He goes, us, Darkness Ending, and
Doesn't
Broken
matter.
Teeth. I'm like, yeah,
I'm in. I'm
there.
It's so funny because I've known Beeson from Broken Teeth for eons, and
Yeah.
I never saw Broken Teeth up until recently. Believe it or not,
Wow.
just a weird thing because they're like a downtown band. I don't go downtown that much.
It happens. There's something else going on, or
Yeah.
kids, or
Parking.
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 Oh, by the
sucks.
way, Texas Mist, free parking.
Free
Fuck
parking.
Free
Yes.
parking.
Just ask Jim. He'll tell you.
Just ask Jim. Free park. But we got to put that out there. So anytime you go to Texas Mist, free parking.
Hell yeah.
I'll tell you, but hey, free parking's a big deal these days
It is.
because the parking now in Austin is what is more than what the tickets used to cost to the shows.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You plan more for the parking. You're
Yeah.
like, well, it's like $5 to get in, but I got to pay 20 to park
Yeah, it's
anywhere
crazy,
near,
man. It's just,
and that sucks.
Yeah, totally. But and in Hanover's is, and another thing, but
Hanover's,
Hanover's.
all
But look at me, like no cover to get in, and 4 great bands the other night.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
anyways,
yeah.
the thing with Broken Teeth was that Dave's always was telling me, he's like, you know what? He goes, just come to the show. I'll put you on the list. I'll give you a T-shirt. I'll give you a CD. Man, just show up to one of my shows, please. And
Yeah.
I was like, something always
Man, I
happened
had
where
to
it was.
pay for that shit.
Hey, Dave's been pretty gracious. He actually gave me 2 Broken Teeth CDs like recently, but the problem is I bought one of them already. So,
Yeah.
but I talked to Jason about they have a it's called it's a box, but it has the first like 6 or 7 CDs in it.
Mm.
And it's a little box set. So
Hell
Wow.
yeah, I thought that I could score one that night. He goes, well, it's something. So I talked to him. He said, well, it's something I put together at the house, and it's only available online.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
Like
so they call it
personalized
a breaker
kinda-
box.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's pretty
That's
cool.
pretty
So if you
badass.
you don't have the first, I think
that
it's
sounds
up.
like a pretty fucking cool deal.
Hell
right?
yeah, it comes with a sticker, and I think it comes with some other little doodads in it. But so if you're into into Broken Teeth, you want to get the first up until I'm not sure Bulldozer's involved with that, but the first
All
6.
the first, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into Dongle, man.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do it. So you've been here. So where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Dallas.
Really?
I was up there from birth till 2002.
So you came out for the music.
Came down here for ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
Yeah.
Is she back in Dallas now?
Vagina.
Her family was from down here. I lost my job up there, and we moved down here. Moved to Taylor. Being from Dallas,
Right.
Taylor was a bit of a culture shock.
Oh yeah, totally.
I wasn't used to having to drive 25 miles to get to a store.
There's
a lot
couple
different
of
now,
them
though.
There.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
different now.
I got a buddy who lives over. Actually, a couple buddies, and one of them lives in the middle of a cornfield.
Yeah.
My buddy Bill. Yeah. But yeah, it must have been a major culture shock because like Dallas is, man, I wouldn't want to live up there. It's it's like 10 lanes. What is it?
Yeah.
Not 10 lanes of traffic, but like
Mixed
what, like
mash.
6 at least or something like
Six
that.
going each way. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like driving like they're in a video game. You know what I mean? It's like Grand Prix up there, and I was like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not.
And I loved it.
I've driven
I
all
came
over
down
the
here.
world that might be like Egypt or any of those places. I'm sure it's all
Yeah.
the same.
I came down here and they
Everyone's
were like,
crazy.
traffic's bad. And I'm on the freeway and I'm like, we're doing 35 miles an hour. This is freaking
Everyone's
awesome.
in their own lane. This is awesome.
We're
What are you
doing
talking
35.
about?
But you'll catch the Austin traffic at weird times. You'll always catch it like on Saturday. I watch a lot of UFC fights and stuff.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm a big UFC guy. And we'll go to the bars and watch them. So I got to get there for like the prelims start at 7
Yeah.
or whatever, or I watch the early prelims on Fight Pass, and I'll get in the car and we'll drive over to wherever. And 35 is always backed up somewhere in
Mhm.
Round Rock.
Yeah.
At 7 o'clock.
I do everything to avoid 35. It doesn't matter where I'm going, what's going on. I'll do my best to not get on that road.
Yeah,
Fuck
well,
it.
and they're building a bunch of new stuff on it too, like overpasses and whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
So you're from a Dallas boy. Now where are you
From
from?
Houston originally.
Houston.
Where's that? Where's that?
Houston.
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 I used to live in Houston.
Yep.
And how long you been here for?
Since 2000.
2000. Yeah, I got here in '91, so I've been here for a while. Connecticut boy, so I was part of the New York scene, all that fun stuff. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now we get to you, crazy hair over here. You know what he looks like? You ever seen that movie? The Bram Stoker's Dracula.
What was your nickname?
Tom Waits. Remember Tom Waits in that movie?
Which nickname? I've
Your
got
high
a-
school nickname.
Vampire? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
that's on one of these arms.
But he
Vampire.
looks just like him, though.
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised in Oregon.
Hey, it's funny. I'm going up there next week, so
Where at?
I'm going up to Washington, and
It's not Oregon.
I know. Well, I'm not
saying.
I'm not done. I'm not done
a
yet.
lot of people get mixed up.
I'm not done yet. Anyways, the place where I'm going is like it's like right on the border. I'm going to stay in Oregon and just drive over because the place where I'm going, it's in the middle of farmland. So it's like there's not much up there except Sasquatches and whatever else. So
He's here, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I see one up there. That'd be pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Pass the front of my car or something. Hit one, bring them back. I don't know, whatever.
I'm having a barbecue when he gets back.
Wait, what?
What?
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Yeah. So anyways, I'll be up there for the week, but yeah. So not technically gonna be in Oregon, but I'm gonna probably spend my sleeping hours in Oregon.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Like that whole northwest region, it kind of has a feel and moisture and just
A lot of rain.
a lot.
Plants aren't illegal.
That's right. I hear about
there,
that too.
There is that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Oregon has different rules than Washington, though, right? There's like a whole bunch of different kind of.
Oregon's not quite as loose as Washington just yet.
Okay.
Really?
I think, yeah.
Oh, that's not what I hear.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
it's flip-flop since I heard last.
Either
Well-
way, it doesn't matter. You can go into a store and discuss the properties of said
Canubis.
Canubis. And it's like, nah, I don't want to get blasted and fall down into my couch. I just kind of want to be there. But that's just what I'm told. I don't.
Well, yeah, we had a guy from up there come down here, and he was saying, I don't remember which state he was talking about, but he said it's a recreational law where you can buy it, but you can't smoke it in public.
Yeah.
So you could just go home and smoke it, or I don't know,
Yeah,
so
you can go to a store and buy it, but you can't be out at the park just
smoke-
rolling one up
just
and
toking it up.
packing up the 6-foot bong. Unless it's like a
Unless it's
festival.
a festival out there, or whatever.
Right, because they
It's
let
same-
that shit
like
slide.
the Marley-
Same festivals here.
Yeah, the Marley Fest here.
Oh, I was at
Yours birthday?
Lollapalooza. I was at Lollapalooza '95, Cypress Hill. Couldn't see the
How do
stage.
you remember that shit?
You couldn't see the stage for the smoke.
It was like going to see Pantera in the early days.
Yeah.
Those dudes were just like. You ever see that? What is it? The vulgar videos
Mhm.
Yeah.
where that at the hotel they make the They make it out of like paper mache and like wire. They make this big marijuana plant. It's like in 5 or 6 feet tall, and they shoot like pyros out of the top of it.
Saw a guy try to roll one up with manila paper back when it was a lot cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Manila paper.
Yeah, you're talking about 17 by 24 inch trying to roll this. So, man, that's like 5 pounds of shit you got in there.
That's funny.
Everyone better chip in on that because that's not cheap.
Imagine how many people you'd have to go through that.
You think, will Manila paper like burn though?
Yeah.
I mean,
Too fast, though.
that's the problem. I mean,
Throw it in the grill quick.
it's like the weed
still
is
burning.
the weed is just falling off, and you know.
Can't waste it. Let's cook some burgers on it.
You gotta go get a soda can or an apple or something, you know.
That's why you always kept one under the seat, right?
Heard a
I'll tell you,
story
man,
about that before.
and I'll tell you, man, there's people getting inventive with that shit too now with their smoking shit through. It's like, you know, I had a buddy that has he has a mold for an ice bong.
That's badass.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's made out of ice, and it just so you know when it melts, you pour another one, put it in the freezer, and make another one. And all it has, it's an ice bong, and it comes with a little thing to put the weed in.
Yeah.
But
I
Sounds
saw
like
one.
a
It was
game.
a coffee cup. The handle had the bowl at the bottom, and you stuck it on the top of the handle. And
I've seen those.
I looked at it. It's
Good
like
coffee.
when you want to be
Good
high,
coffee.
but you want to be awake for the shit too.
yeah, so anyways, like if you take a good hit off of it, it's like it's this cold air that comes in your lungs, and it just like freezes your lungs. And it's like the crazy. I don't smoke weed anymore, but
Look at Rick's face. You're
He's
talking about the
salivating.
he's like,
cold.
damn.
You're
And-
giving
and
him a
what- hey,
boner,
can I-
Find out where I can get that.
Hey, and where's your friend live? Can I try this out?
I'd like to get one of those.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's like $60 for the mold. And
That's not too bad, I
Yeah, it's not
guess.
too bad. Yeah.
You don't have to worry about breaking your bong. You just build another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, you just
Right.
freeze
Freeze
up
you
another
another
one.
one.
Yeah, if you're into that. Hey, I'm not endorsing that, but I'm
As
just saying
it
if you
melts,
want
you've got to throw the water out.
Melts away.
And you can't just keep adding Gatorade.
Or propel.
Propel.
I don't remember what the.
Sorry.
I remember, we had a party and he brought it over, but I don't remember the water part or anything. I can't. I work for the FAA, so I can't do all that kind of stuff. I can drink if I want to, but I can't, be doing all that. 'Cause there's drug testing rampant with that stuff.
In my business, it's the same way. 'Cause
Yeah.
I go into a lot of government facilities, and before you get badged, we're going to do a drug test. You never know what kind it is.
Yeah, so I just kind of stay away from it, and I don't even drink anymore. So it's like I'm pretty much, caffeine's my drug of choice. So
Gotta watch
and I
out.
drink lots of it too. So. So how long has Dongle been together for? We're just talking about it. Might as well just kind of get me up to speed on everything.
Well, Rob and Blake started playing together in 2011,
Okay.
and that was our old bass player. Yeah,
Okay.
and just trying to get away from
It
get away
was
from
a
life.
We were in
way
another
to-
band.
It was a way to get away from wives and just have a few beers. Like, I was a bass player. He was a bass player. We wanted to hang out, do something. And I was like, well, we just can't have a room full of bass players. So I picked up the guitar and taught myself power chords barely.
I heard a lot of those the
like,
other night.
Like you saw a couple of songs like barely.
At that time, it was barely.
It's still, but it was just a way to relax and have some fun. And then we decided, let's add the rest of the members and try and see what we can do with this shit.
Yeah, and we were actually, I'd met Blake through my wife, who worked with his wife, and we were at a party, met Rob, and then about a year later, it was in 2012, about a year later, went to his son's birthday party, and they were talking about the band. I'm like, I'll come play with you. I played drums in middle school and high school and a little bit in college, and it just went on from there. And I
Yeah,
decided-
He played
sit
drums in
th-
another band that we were all in as well. At
Yeah.
The time.
I was sitting there and it's like, I'm going to write a song. I've never written a rock song. I used to write country songs. I grew up around country.
Right.
That was my whole thing, country and jazz.
Oh, nice.
And wrote Rat Race, I think was the first one. We tweaked it, got it
Yeah.
together, and that was our first ever song.
Yeah, Dana was telling me you guys are working on an EP right now.
Yeah.
Cool. When's that going to be out?
Probably right around October, hopefully, because
Okay.
I'm hoping to maybe record July, early
Wow.
August.
Awesome. He's like, I don't know.
I don't. They're just going to tell me where to be, but I'm fucking ready for it.
You ready?
Hell yeah. It's going to be a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
It's going to be different than the first one, but
It's a totally different dongle.
But it's a
at this
different
point.
band.
Okay.
I mean, when you change your bass player and your lead guitarist for two new ones, it changes everything.
No, yeah, it's just it's like a whole new band, big time. Yeah, that's crazy.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So you have another album out.
Yeah, our first one was called "In Your Ear Hole." That was a Rob idea.
I mean, that's kind of what we're doing. We're putting some shit in your ear hole. It's fun.
I'll tell you
We
what,
have a
though.
good time.
I'll tell you what, though, and if you've listened to the show, I always bring up. I kind of go over the same stuff a lot
Yeah,
because we always get in the same kind of conversations, and I need to kind of get away from that. But I was thinking about it today, and for a while, I was really not say gave up hope on the Austin scene, but it was turning into a lot of cover bands
I've
and
heard that.
yeah. But now, like, kind of doing this, I see, because I have I have tribute bands up here, I have
Mhm.
original bands up here, I have cover bands up here, and I see a lot more bands or band members that played in cover bands or whatever have a side project of an original band. But I'm seeing a lot of cool original bands now.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the other night, 4 bands, all original.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And it was all great music.
It was all great music.
So much good new music out here that we just need people getting back out to these shows, getting out and supporting.
yeah.
That's what we miss a lot. Is
We're not trying. We ain't gonna pay our mortgage with this shit.
Yeah, I know.
We're just having some fun, right?
Right.
It's fun to get up on stage, to play some
Yeah.
music, to sing some songs.
everybody's played for the bartenders.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Before the show
Uh-huh.
started, we were talking about the last weekend of the corner stage at Texas Mist.
Right.
Like two
We
people
look
in the
out
stage.
And
Tony Park
nobody
and his
else can
girlfriend.
tell. It was Tony Park and
My
some
buddy
girl that was
Jerry.
with him, and that was
Jerry.
I mean, his
Jerry probably right.
it. Yeah,
buddy
and that was
Mike
it.
and his girlfriend,
And
that,
it
was
was like,
whole, that was the whole club.
that was the whole club
band members.
Damn.
and band members, and we're sitting out there looking, going, "Hey, we can do this. We're still going to play it."
Yeah. Like a paid
Yeah.
rehearsal.
Yeah.
Sort of kind of.
Kind of like a practice
Yeah.
where there's lights and
But
some,
but sometimes those are the best shows
Mm-hmm.
when you have
Actually, that night we got told it was one of our best.
I'll tell you because you really don't give a fuck and you're not nervous. It's like you're just up there jamming because okay, we're here, let's play and have a good time with it. And that's when I played my best shows, when there's like hardly anybody in there, because it's like you're like, fuck it, let's just go for it, have a good time. And you're
Yeah.
laughing and having drinking,
Yeah.
doing whatever, having a couple shots here and there. And
we've always kind of done that. I think that's one of the things that draws people to Dongle. I mean, besides singing along with Midday Hand Job, is we're not trying to be someone.
I heard about that song.
Oh, it's great.
It was so funny. They wrote it. I was part of the writing, but I just kind of stayed away, and
You can't get out of this one. You're part of that.
I'm part of that one. And
It's called Midday Hand Job.
yeah,
Nice.
It's everyone's favorite. It's a sing along. It's a
Hey,
great.
nothing like
it's
a good
and
sing-along.
it gets stuck in people's heads, and they sit there
Absolutely.
humming the tune the next day, and they're like, "Shit."
So did you record it or?
Oh, yeah, it's on
the
our first CD.
Oh, I'm gonna check it on iTunes.
And it was funny though because
Midday.
I
Hand
said,
Job.
"Okay, we can play this in here. I don't ever want to play it on stage. I don't want to record it."
Derek hated it,
I did. I was like, "It's stickish. I don't want to be a part of that.
Right,
I
right,
don't
right.
want that."
but it's fun.
We went out to play our first show, and we had to play everything we knew, covers and
We
all.
didn't.
and then some.
And we played that one,
Yeah.
and everybody loved it. By the second chorus, they're singing along, and it's like, damn, that's not what I wanted, but
kind of turned into our thing.
it's become our
and
thing.
It's sort of like those bands that have that one big song,
Yeah.
like the one hit wonder kind of
Yeah.
things. They're just known for that one tune,
Yeah,
So it's
kind of yeah.
it was.
But then they meet us and hang out, and they're like, "Oh, these guys are bless their hearts. They're trying.
bless their hearts, bless their poor little hearts.
Ah, look at those guys. Who let them on stage?
Yeah, because we went, like I said, we got there. I think you guys had 2 songs left when we got there,
Yeah,
and Crystal was sitting down, and she goes, "Yeah, these guys are pretty good, man. They're pretty fun, And she saw, of course, she saw that thing.
yeah.
Your mascot. Does he have a name?
McCoy.
McCoy.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll have to turn him on later.
Yeah, he doesn't look very turned on right now.
Yeah, he's just kind of that thing. That thing just cracked me up when I walked in. I saw that. So
Yeah, we saw another band with one, and they had another one. They sold us, and it's like that was the first show he's been at.
really,
Yeah, he's been telling me to bring
Derek
it out,
kept
and I kept
forgetting
forgetting it.
him.
So that was the first show he's been on stage at.
yeah, I saw. I was actually sitting right behind Dave Pruitt.
Yeah,
Was he recording you guys or
yeah.
something? Or
I
doing video or something?
I hired
We
Dave to
hired
come
him.
out and do video. Thank
Now-
you, Dave. And
Dave, I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you. I was sitting right in back of him. He was busy. I didn't want
Yeah.
to bother him, so I'm not that. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? And he's,
yeah,
He was
Doing his thing.
working. I wanted to say hi, but he's like,
yeah, I was like,
yeah. He's got He put one of the videos up on YouTube
Okay.
of our first song with John with our old guitarist Cameron. We'll have the rest of them up soon.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was gonna say hello to him and hey, what's up? But he looked so busy. I was like, and then he was gone. So
Yeah.
he didn't stay for the rest of the show.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
he had a
somewhere
rough.
else to be.
He had a rough day. When he has to. Yet Saturdays are hard because he does the Dave TV thing at 5,
right,
and then he
right.
had to get up there and get all his stuff set up, and
Probably had another one to go get too. I mean,
it's like us
he's
trying.
working. He's always
Yeah.
working.
He is, and he does so much for the scene. It's
Oh man,
amazing.
he's
Yeah.
been like, I wanted to get him up here.
Yeah.
That's
That would
that's
be
on my
great
bucket list.
interview.
Yeah.
That would
We'll
be a
see.
lot of
We'll
fun.
see. I still got to work on him a little bit.
With all the people he's interviewed, gosh, just you could spend 8 hours with him and never
He's
scratch
more-
the surface.
It sounds like to me he's more about promoting bands than promoting himself. Kind of a
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah,
And
he is.
Absolutely.
So that's I think we're kind of
And that's impressive.
it is totally.
And-
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
There needs to
my
be
thing.
more of that.
Yeah. So
That's-
my thing now it's like with this, it turned it like I wanted it to be a podcast for everything.
Yeah.
I'll have local MMA fighters and local
Yeah.
comedians on and bands, but it turned into like to this band thing. Everybody, every time a new episode goes up, I'll get hit up. Hey, this is so such and such. When can we come up and do an episode or what is
Yeah.
really cool? And so that's what it's kind of turned into.
It's fun. It's
It's-
cool.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. It's all about having a good time. There's
Local
like
bands don't get a lot of opportunity to
Yeah,
do this
yeah.
kind of thing. Which
Right,
is
exactly.
This is
Yeah,
my
I mean-
first. So,
I mean, local licks, Laura Slow does her thing at KLBJ on Tuesday nights at 11. Awesome. She does it for, local
Yeah.
music. I was up there one time with Stonecracker before their last CD came out. Not the last one, but the one before that. And, people like you that do stuff for the local Austin music is amazing.
yeah. No, thank you.
And we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, but Dave, Dave's a legend, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I was like, and I was talking to my girlfriend on the way home from the gig the other night. I said, I'd really love to get him up. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
but he's, like I said, he's more about promoting everybody, not so much talking about himself. And
Oh, yeah.
but-
Definitely.
But he's been in the scene for what 30 years. I mean, I'm not gonna say around 30 though, right? Pretty much.
yeah,
Pretty
so-
close by now,
I
yeah.
would think so.
Okay.
I remember when I moved here in '91. Capsize was on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You weren't around back then, but Capsize was on, and there was another one too. I can't remember.
Somebody was talking about it Saturday night, and I can't remember what
Yeah,
it was either.
I mean, and Dana was part of all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
They would have bands just sitting on a couch, just having like a Johnny Carson kind of interview show.
Yeah.
And-
And Nathan was on that back
Yeah,
then,
oh, yeah,
too.
totally, yeah.
Nathan, all those.
Yeah, he was in a band called Dancer back then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah. Oh, man. And
Yeah.
all I had ever heard of him was the stuff he's doing now. And then Dave posted a video of Dancer, and I got on there and I looked at him like, man, he plays so well on guitar, and then you see him shred, and it's like,
Yeah,
he's so much more. Nathan is so much more than I had seen.
yeah. But they're all good. What is it? I'm trying to think. I think he plays bass. This guy named Jack, a good friend of mine. I don't remember. Man, it's been such a long time since I
Mhm.
saw those guys. And he's still in the scene too. But yeah, he played with Dancer also.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, but I remember, with Dave, I remember doing that for every Saturday night. We get home at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and he'd
Mhm.
be on.
Yeah.
You know, then he would get all these phone calls. He have a phone line. People would call up, be all drunk and shit, talking a bunch
Well,
of
that was
shit.
half the fun too, right?
Well, that was
You
half of
know?
the fun. I mean, it's like
Yeah, listen to Nathan tell him to shut up and hang up on him. Yeah, that was awesome.
I don't think. I'm trying. I'm trying to remember who the hosts were. I mean, like I said, it's such a long time ago. It was
Yeah.
back in the days of like what do you call it? The thing on MTV. What was that show on MTV?
Headbangers Ball.
Headbangers
or-
Ball.
Yeah.
It was around that area,
Yeah,
And I used to, we would be home, like coming home fucking hammered,
Yeah.
from the bars or whatever. We just put it on for a little bit.
Just for some
But like I
background
said-
noise.
But like I said,
then
he's
it
been,
gets-
but
yeah.
he's been around that long,
Yeah.
and it's,
and he's always been true to the rock.
yeah, totally. So what I'm doing up here is like, I mean, it's helping the scene in one way, and he's helping the scene in a way bigger way,
Yeah.
because he's got the whole TV channel going on and stuff, and
As long as the scene is helping each other out,
Yeah, and that's what
instead
it's
of
all-
fighting each other, like there's been a change the last few years as far as the scene goes. Everyone's kind of trying to look. Hold on, we can't keep fighting. Let's all
Yeah.
just have some fun,
Yeah.
right?
well, that's what I was saying. About we were talking about Tony Park,
Yeah.
and Tony was saying to me, he goes, "What I like about what you're doing up here is, you're not, you have cover bands up here, you have original bands up here." You have tribute bands up here. You have everybody. So it's not
Yeah.
like no one's getting left out. And, because there's always that side of, I'm in a cover band. Fuck the original bands. I'm an original band. Fuck the cover bands. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the war going on. You know,
And I'm
Wait,
seeing
How
more.
was that war? How was that war?
It's like-
Show me that war.
Midday hand job.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm seeing
See?
more.
Dongles in the house.
Dongles in the house in the hizzy.
I'm seeing more of that where you'll see original bands playing with tribute or cover bands now, where
We have a
people
cover
are
band.
booking them more like that.
Yeah,
You know, like I saw, Kill 'Em All playing with Chasing After Alice.
yeah,
Stuff like that. That's awesome.
yeah.
Work together, because unless we band together, the scene's going to die and the club owners are going to own it all and everything's going to keep going downhill.
Everything's on phones and it's all digital. We all
Yeah.
need to work together to get people out.
Yeah, that's
to
the thing. Is getting
enjoy
people
the
out.
live music. Because look, I don't care how big your screen is. It's not the same as watching some dudes make asses of themselves
Yeah.
on stage, or rock out, whatever.
Well, and plus, I mean, the shows aren't expensive to
No.
go to. I
No,
mean,
they're
look
cheap.
I mean, but look
Well,
at
Most of them are free anymore.
That's what
or
I'm
they're
saying.
starting
It's like you
get
go to
that way. I
Hanover's,
mean,
the Hanover's is free the other night.
Yeah.
You know,
What's the most expensive you're going to pay for local bands?
five,
Most time,
maybe
5, $10 bucks.
maybe
But-
maybe 10.
But most of the
maybe?
bands down here, I'd pay 20 for
really,
because they're good.
yeah,
It's fun. It's worth 20.
yeah. I mean, I went and saw my buddy Wes plays in a Def Leppard tribute band.
Mm-hmm.
They're called Def Legend,
Yeah.
and we went and saw him Friday night over Hanover's 2
Yeah.
2.0.
Played with Polyfox, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And they were just, I mean, if you like Def Leppard, go check that shit out because these
yeah.
guys are fucking phenomenal. They were they were so good. But it was $15,
Yeah.
And that's like I remember back in the day going up to the back room and watching national acts for $15.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But they play everywhere,
Yeah.
I mean, they got a really good thing going on, and I mean, they're making, some good scratch. They really
Yeah.
are, So good for them,
Yeah.
But I mean, to see like a band like Broken Teeth and it's for free,
Yeah.
No offense to
Exactly.
anybody else on the bill. I'm just saying, but it's just
Yeah.
it's
But-
it's
but
just
you're right.
crazy,
but for free, and then add the atmosphere.
Yeah.
H1. I mean, everyone there was just having a good time.
Yeah.
It was like family. It was everyone hanging out.
Yeah. I think the next time that they do a bill, I need to talk to Dave and Brucifer, of Broken Teeth, and the crowd was good, but I know they can do a lot better, and maybe we can get something together where, we put out like a big event for it and have, and the way
Absolutely.
and what I'm finding out about social media, and I mean Dana was helping me on some stuff, is it's amazing what sharing posts gets you these days.
Even just liking them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it, but sharing them, like
Yeah.
how,
Brings them back to the top. And she's really good at figuring out the algorithms of what it takes
yeah,
to keep stuff on the front end.
yeah. So it's like and it's weird how many like hits I'll get on views or whatever,
Mhm.
of episodes with just like a couple people sharing. That's why I say share away, man. You'll tell
Yeah.
everybody you know to share it and
Yep.
get it
Yeah.
rolling because it's gonna help everybody.
Yeah.
So what do you got? You got a couple other shows coming up?
Yeah, we got the big June 10th benefit with Ear Splitting Media down at Texas Mist. That one's going to start at like 6, and it's going to go all night. It starts off with Regulus,
5:30.
Somewhere in there.
and Regulus starts it off. I'm
5:30.
probably going to miss a band or two, and then we go
Right.
on, and then Empty Trail, which Ram is the drummer for, and then
Who isn't
Stonecracker.
playing that show? Like almost all the local bands in the area. Like we asked a lot of people, a lot of out on the town video.
Right.
That Ear
members
Splitting Media is done.
from
Yeah,
Ear Splitting Media are on the show.
Dharma Kings is on at 3:33, Chasing After
Oh.
Alice.
I really like 333.
Yeah.
yeah.
Tony just fucking brings
Tony's
it every
awesome.
time. It's like, God damn. And he's like the nicest guy on the fucking planet.
I love
Yeah.
his microphone stand. He can pop it up and down.
Yeah, yeah. It's really funny because he was up here and everywhere he goes, he like dresses like he's always real really nicely dressed with a suit jacket on. And
Yeah.
so I told him, I said, man, you look like. He goes, why? He's like, you go to those upscale strip bars. You got the strip bar manager. Comes out. He's got like
The suit jacket and the T-shirt. Yeah,
No, but he came up here. He usually comes straight from work when he comes up.
yeah.
Here. Yeah, like a black satin shirt on, and he's got the and I'm like, damn, look at this guy.
You should. The first time I saw him at a party at somebody's house, it was like a barbecue. He showed up in shorts and a
At
T-shirt.
Mill's
It's like,
house, probably.
Who is this guy?
it's like, who is it?
I've never seen him in a
The
shirt and a
hell?
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, I was like, Okay.
But they're a great band. I like
Oh,
that
yeah.
band. I love that band a lot. Really good.
Always a lot of fun. He knows how to
Yeah.
work the crowd, bring the energy. Like, it's always a good time.
I'll have to
Yeah.
head down there for that one.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like a good. So you got that, and what else you got?
We're playing August 18th at Hanover's with a band out of Dallas that wanted to play with us.
Okay.
Gun Hill. We got Paul Adele from Dangerous Toys. His band 99 Crimes is going to be
Right.
playing that show, and so is Chasing After Alice.
Oh, that's a good one, huh?
Yeah, that's August 18th at Hanover's. Still working on some stuff for September, October. We have October.
We got two.
The Black and Orange
for
Ball.
Halloween
Right.
that weekend, right?
Yeah, Black and Orange Balls the
Or-
weekend before Halloween, and we're playing in Rockdale the weekend before that. I think it's the 20th
well,
we're
yeah,
playing in
yeah.
Rockdale.
Cool.
Out at Cliffs.
It's hard to
out
believe we're
Country.
almost in fucking June already. It's
Right.
crazy,
Yeah.
man. It's like
Yeah.
yesterday. I
It's just
thought
flying.
I know it just this time just blows by, man. For me, I just don't really have. I don't have that much free time anymore,
Yeah.
because
Who does?
people think that these episodes just happen themselves and they just poof, they're up on the internet and boom, that's it.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of, and I mean, Dave will tell you the same thing with his stuff.
Oh yeah, I went down there to watch them tape one time, not too long after he came back on.
Yeah.
and it was like, that's crazy busy production. It's like
Yeah.
too much.
I spent more time on like the, of course, setting up the episode and stuff, but with the audio part of it, it goes on iTunes and Stitcher Radio, Google Play Music, all that stuff. That's
Yeah.
what takes the time is all
Yeah.
that setting that episode up, and it's just.
Yeah,
But it gets out there, and
Yeah.
people hear it, and people love it. So I don't,
It
and it's
rocks.
and it's
Thanks.
free.
yeah.
Fucking
And the
A.
bigger it gets, the bigger it gets.
And the bigger it gets, the bigger it gets. We'll see what happens. I mean, we're
rolling that snowball.
we're
down
rolling
the
that
hill.
snowball.
It
So,
just keep going.
but I just like for me, it's just a good time. I have a good time, and plus, people come up like yourselves, and join me in having a good time and get your stuff out there, and
Yeah.
just tell a bunch of stories, and just have a good time. That's what I mean for me. That's what it's about. A
Having
lot of the
fun.
episodes are kind of goofy because
Should be.
they go off.
We're all goofy.
Well, they go off on all these tangents, and we start talking about, all
Yeah.
sorts of crazy shit,
Cool.
and
Yeah,
so
yeah. We were stoked to get on this. Like I said, I've been paying attention to this for a while, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little upset
a little upset.
for a
What did
second.
I do?
Well, I was gonna go to the OTEP show tonight, but this is badass. I'd rather be here.
yep. Hey,
Well-
you owed it to Cameron for that. Cameron, the guitar player that played our first song, he was our guitarist before Rick. Skipped out on River City Rock Fest
Yes.
to
he
come
did.
play one song with us.
Well, if you saw the post I put up, before going over to Hanover's, I said, forget forget the River City Rock Fest and go over to Hanover. It's a real rock and roll show,
Yeah.
And it was.
Yep.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I got. You've heard of a band? They're called Epi 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're coming up on Wednesday.
They're playing tonight.
They played
Yeah,
tonight,
that's
too.
what that's. They
Here
were.
in a
Yeah,
few
be,
minutes,
Oh, they're going
like,
to be here Wednesday.
they're
Oh,
gonna be
that's
here
cool.
on Wednesday. Yeah.
Autumn Stay opened
They
that
might
show.
be playing right now. Aren't
Yeah.
they the
Probably,
opener
yeah.
tonight at the OTEP show?
Them or Autumn Stay. Autumn
were
Stay
sup-
may have been the opener.
They were supposed to come up last night, and I had with the trip I got planned, it was supposed to be this week instead of
Yeah.
next week. Everything got messed up. So
Weird. Life happened.
yeah, life happened. Yeah, that's fuck. How that shit works. So they wanted to come up last night to promote the show for tonight, and I had family in town, so I
Yeah.
kind of I said, well, I'm leaving the week after. Let's do Wednesday. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so we're gonna do Wednesday, and here we go. So should be a good time. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I've never met them, so we'll see.
I haven't met them either. I've heard some of their stuff, but
I'm friends with a couple of them on Facebook.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know how any of that happens. I hit buttons sometimes when I look at it. Like, I'm not good at that shit. I understand it, but all right, I don't understand it
And,
either.
it's weird.
Weird.
It's weird with me with the Facebook thing now because I honestly probably get 10 Facebook requests a day
Yeah.
to be friends.
Yeah.
And
Believe it.
so it's like people I've never met, never seen.
Yeah.
So then I'm out in public, like at Hanover's the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bobby, what's up? I'm like, he's like, oh, we're friends on Facebook. I'm like, oh, okay,
I wouldn't have recognized you if you didn't have your name on your shirt.
That's another thing too. It's like I'll walk into places now, like and
Yeah.
people recognize me from just the YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird,
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. It's a weird feeling because I've never kind of really had that before. Like complete strangers.
Oh, I had a lady run up to me. We were at Red Eyed Fly right before it closed and became Sidewinder. I don't know who this.
Last night.
I don't know who this lady was. She ran up and gave me a hug. She goes, don't you play in Dongle? Yeah. "Oh, it's so good to see you again." I have no idea who this lady was. Still don't know.
Isn't that trippy?
Yeah,
Or why she likes the music.
I don't know why she would hug me. That was weird.
Wow. She needed a little love. You gave her a little love, you know.
Just a tip.
She was probably in her
Just
60s.
the tip. That's the name of my new band, Just the Tip.
Hell yeah, that's a badass.
We thought about naming the next CD that, but
Why not?
because we found something better.
Is there something better?
Oh,
Can you
I-
say it now or no?
I
Yeah.
want Danger Noodle.
Danger Noodle.
Dongle.
They
Danger Noodle.
Oh, okay.
they posted the deals.
With the snake. He's
With
got
the-
that top hat and the monocle. Fucking Danger Noodle. That's
Because
funny as
you know,
shit.
like they called the alligator the murder log, you know, and it was just these vicious animals, and they named them something different that made
Right,
them seem
right.
okay. And
One of
Danger
those
Noodle was
memes.
So what's up with the dongle name? If I can ask that, was it just
well.
It's a dual.
So we
A
were
tech-
sitting
a
there. We
technology thing?
originally,
Yeah.
when it was me, him, and Blake,
Originally, we
it
were
was Nick Slips and the Skids. Because we were going to go for.
That's
It was
great.
more of a rockabilly kinda- kinda
rockabilly punk.
punk kind of
Feel.
sound, and
That's
it's like,
fucking
oh,
awesome.
that would have worked. And then Cameron joined.
who's
Cameron was a
metal
guy I
guitar
worked with. He's a
player.
metal guitar player.
okay?
And we were sitting there. We have a list, actually. There's a picture of it somewhere online of about 150 different names we had.
There's so many names. Like months and months, we just drank and then thought about funny names.
That's
and
the
like,
best. That's the best.
Which one are we using?
And most of us were already in the tech field. So
Right. right.
Dongle worked because people will think it's funny, but the tech people will get it. So it's like
It works for
you
everyone.
people remember it,
Everyone loves Dongle.
Dongle.
especially with the shape of our logo.
Yeah, I saw the stickers. But actually, I need to put put on my refrigerator here. So
See, with the shape, it looks like a penis and balls.
Why don't you get some crayons out and draw the picture for everyone?
that's it.
I-
Nothing
I
like a
don't
setup.
think anyone got it.
Well, there might be people watching this that have never even heard of us. So
Has a
Try it.
USB symbol on
This is
the back
true.
too.
yeah,
There you go. Beautiful. I was wondering. Yeah, I kind of thought it was a tech thing, but I was like, kind of going, yeah, you never know.
It's kind of both.
Dual-
It's
dual
whatever
purpose.
you want it to be. Like, hey, if you think it's just funny and it sounds like a dick, all right, listen to us. We're gonna sing about hand jobs. Or you think
Let's
it's
sing about hand
tech
jobs.
and you want to hear some deep kind of emotional shit that's kind of hard rock. Yeah, we do that too. We're
Yeah.
kind of all over the place. It's weird.
yeah.
you
When
like
you
singing
look,
about hand jobs more, though, right?
Well, I mean, come on, who doesn't?
Who doesn't like a good hand job? Anyway,
Would you like one too?
I haven't heard the song yet, so I got to check
oh,
it
it
out.
was funny. We played a show at Red Eyed Fly, and Blake was still our bass player then. And we get to the part where in that song it says, "Would you call me Heather?" And originally I was going to sing that part in the low, deep voice, and ended up not doing it. But the funny thing is Blake's sister's name is Heather. She's about 5 feet off the stage when we sang
no.
that.
That's when I
He went
realized
white.
it as I'm singing it. Like I just kind of froze on stage. Oh shit!
She standing like
Your name is
right
Heather.
there. It was so funny.
So what did she do?
She laughed.
She laughed her ass
Well, that's
off.
good,
she
though.
thought it was great. She loved it, but it
She,
was
she
just.
probably thought you made it up on the spot. That's probably why.
I hope
Until
so.
she hears the song, she's like, "Oh shit, it's actually
Wow.
really my name in the song."
Yeah.
So, that's fucking funny.
Blake didn't think about it either when we first wrote it. He's like, "Oh man."
Damn it! This song's weird now.
You got to change the name now. You got to change from Heather to something else. You know, Sue.
It just fits. It goes.
Does it
well.
rhyme with the other word? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you could change it to "Tickle Me with a Feather," I guess.
Tickle my ass with a feather.
You say that.
Of course, you
one.
can bring it.
That'll
You
be
know
funny.
me, I wouldn't mind.
I know.
Hit me with that belt made of leather. How about that?
Oh,
Damn.
now it's a party.
There you go. See, look, I'm,
He ought to be playing. He ought to be helping us write songs.
See, that's the
all right,
thing.
all right, we're gonna start
everybody-
writing with Bobby.
Yes.
Everybody gets I always I have a plethora of great ideas, and every band gets a great idea from me.
Ah,
You
cool.
ask anybody that's been on here, I give them great ideas.
Awesome.
So I'm one of these kind of guys. Hey, I put this shit together by myself. I mean, so
Dick and fart humor. We're all about writing songs about that. 'cause
Dick and
it's
fart
fun.
humor?
Hell yeah.
and hey, and it's phenomenal if you can get the dick and the fart humor all in one song
Together.
in one song.
Like at one time.
We did with Necro.
Yeah, that
Neck
was pretty
rope?
nasty.
Necro answer.
Necro.
Oh, necro. Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
said neck rope. I'm like
Yeah, you missed that one. I think.
Oh, we have one about neck rope too. Called
neck rope too. Oh
that
shit.
that Blake wrote before he left called "Hobo Choking."
Oh yeah.
Hobo choking.
It's about autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh, so like David Carradine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we call him out. We
You call
we
him
give
out
our
there?
props.
We give him props
Hell
for
yeah.
that, yeah, because Blake
he was a
wrote
freak,
some
wasn't
pretty
he?
good stuff.
That's awesome.
Fucking
I
Kung
mean,
Fu
wait,
is a freak.
I wouldn't
Who
tell
would-
him that.
Who would have thought? Oh shit, he didn't know anything. He was just an actor back then. He didn't know any kung fu or anything. He just wandered the universe, or and all the
It
all the
looked
fight
like he
scenes
had a
weren't
great
him.
time though.
All the fight scenes weren't even him. So I mean,
Yeah. Wasn't like Jackie Chan.
fucking Jackie Chan. I actually watched a Bruce Lee movie the other day. It's on Netflix.
I love watching it because it takes about an hour longer than it should because they're having to overdub and you have to watch their mouth move till they're
Yeah.
finished.
I think it was the one with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in it. You know what I'm talking
Well,
about?
they're at like the secret center where they all wear the different colored robes. And they
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
It was the one where he had different levels. He had to go
Yeah.
up to this one
Yeah.
thing and then go up to another level. And I watched half of it. That's
And
my
then you're
story. I'm
like,
sticking
all
to
right,
it.
I'm done. I can't do it.
No more.
Yeah. So today my exciting day was did a bunch of social media all this morning.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. I don't know how people do it. I just don't. It takes up so much time.
It's draining. It's weird. Like,
Yeah. So, anyways, after that, we were like just being lazy today. So we
Mhm.
sat in the bedroom on the bed and watched like 3 or 4 episodes of Orange Is the New Black. You ever watch that?
I haven't, not yet.
It's a good show. You might like it. A lot of lesbian action in it. So
Well,
it's,
shit,
it's
I'm-
about
I'm
chick prison.
down.
Yeah, but
Laura Prepon's in it, so
yeah,
I've watched a couple episodes.
It's pretty
Hell,
good. It's not
why
bad.
didn't someone tell me about this first? Dang.
Hey, there's 4 seasons
Donna,
and about
right?
16 episodes a season. There's serious lesbo
On
action in
Netflix?
every
Yeah,
yeah
that
Oh,
is
yeah.
it's Netflix only.
yeah
Oh yeah.
yeah. There's some serious lesbo action going
Well,
on.
there went practice Wednesday, Rick.
I don't know. I don't understand how they can even put it on there because it's pretty much almost X-rated.
Yeah.
You know?
It is.
So if you're into lesbo action,
There you
I've
go.
had Netflix all this time and I didn't know this was out there. What
Yeah.
the hell?
yeah.
Remember you're the guy that I don't watch much TV.
I don't watch TV hardly ever. I play video games and music.
Oh, you're one of those
That's
video
about
game
it.
guys, huh?
Yeah, Fallout and
Um,
or guitar. It's
If I'm
tw-
playing video games just to get away from everybody, it's a solitaire game.
yeah, I'm still like doing like Donkey
No.
Kong and shit on my phone.
Mm.
Remember those games? Those are the
Oh, yeah.
best.
hell yeah.
Hey, so what do you got? Oh, so here's the thing that I always ask everybody because I'm on the search for new music all the time. What's everybody listening to these days? It's something I'm not say old stuff, but like newer stuff. Like
Talking
what's
about
what's the,
national popular
yeah?
stuff?
What's the last like CD you guys bought? I mean, you still buy music and all, or it's all downloads for you guys?
Most of the CDs, I do buy a lot of CDs,
Yeah, I do
but
too.
mostly
all
they're
local.
at shows where I'm seeing a local band. That's where I get a lot of my music. Otherwise, I'm probably turning on Pandora to a Tech 9 station
Okay.
or Avatar.
Yeah, I'm more of the local or regional really because
Yeah.
like Hostile out of Dallas, I've listened to their stuff a lot. Kind of a metal.
I
I think
listen to
Tesla
them.
had an album in '99. I might have.
That was the newest one he got. Yeah.
Damn, we're going back a little bit now.
Before
aren't we?
that, it was '87 Tesla album.
Then it was then he bought Back in Black the day it came out,
Yeah.
1980.
He's still got the same copy. It's great,
I got
and the
some-
shirt,
and
that
the
came
shirt.
with it.
And the shirt,
He
too.
wears it to practice all the fucking
beautiful.
time.
That was a good record. That's like one of the biggest selling albums of all time. So what are you talking
It's
about?
one of those you could play every song and just
yeah.
enjoy.
Hell yeah, it's a killer.
My daughter just found it. She's almost 4. Just and watching the videos from it, and just over and over and over.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's one of my they're not a new band, but they got a new album coming out as Adrenaline Mob.
Yeah.
You like those
Hell
guys?
yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
those
yeah.
guys are.
That's
Fucking,
good shit.
have you seen their new drummer yet? Oh my god, I don't know who this
No.
guy is, but he's not from this planet. He's like ridiculously great. I mean, he is
Oh,
like,
yeah?
phenomenal. I don't know where
Wow.
he's from, but they had a video of him on Facebook. Here, this is Adrenaline Mob's page introducing their new drummer, and this guy's like doing these like just insane, rhythms and
Mm-hmm.
playing in these little tricks that he's got and stuff. It's just my God, man, where has this guy been, man?
Seeing me on when it being a drummer when it comes to drummers, I still go back to people like Stuart Copeland from the Police
Yeah, yeah.
because it's just he's phenomenal, and of course Terry Bozzio, I can't forget about him.
There's like but there's like these days we always talk about up here all the time. It's like these little kids now. You go to YouTube and there's like these
Oh, yeah.
5-year-old kids that are like fucking virtuosos.
He brings one to me
I didn't do it.
right after I started playing again. I took 15 years off without an instrument in my
It
hand.
wasn't
Yeah.
that long,
Yeah,
was it?
yeah, it was
Oh.
15 years since I'd left college without
Yeah.
playing anything, and
No slapping skins at all.
and after about
His own.
3 months, well, hey, that never stops.
Hey now,
After about 3 months, he brings us, hey, if this 9-year-old can do it, you can too.
Knowing damn
9-year-old.
well I can't play guitar to save my life.
And this kid, what was he? Was it Dream Theater?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Jesus
he did
Christ.
Dream Theater and then Rush.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there going,
and is that the one that who's got a big smile on his face?
yes,
The
Is he
whole
gonna talk
time,
about-
just like,
yes. And it's like, fuck you, Rob.
Like
if you
you-
want a drummer like that, you need to find somebody else. I'll try. It'll never be there, but I'll try.
And it's really funny. You see like little girls on there. There's this little
Oh, the drummer, right?
yeah. This girl. She must be like
13 maybe.
no, not even that. I
No,
think
that
she's like-
one is about 5 or 6.
She's like
7
5 or
years
6
old.
little girl, yeah, and she's like just like blowing through like just like like Ozzy stuff or whatever, but she's playing it like note for note, and I'm like going, or making a few mistakes here and there, but because she
Yeah.
can't reach the pedals and stuff,
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean?
yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
nine-
always something like that. It's
So,
not that she's
you-
messing up. It's she just can't fucking
Yeah,
reach
so
a
you,
kick drum.
so like in a, give her like another 3 or 4 years, and she's gonna be a beast. I mean, it's like God, man, well, because I mean nowadays kids have all these YouTube videos about how to learn songs or play songs or that kind of stuff, and it's
Cool.
just like. Because
Yep.
back when we were kids, what did we have? I'll be
Tab book.
I'll
Or
be
your friend that heard the CD once.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I learned, I learned stuff off a cassette back in the day. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be like 50 in January. So for me, it was like I didn't learn drums off of records. It was more off of like cassettes and stuff.
I thought he was younger than us.
Yeah, really.
No, I'm an old man.
Nah, you're not an old man. You're only old if you quit living.
Nah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's one of our because like for
I
a
don't know.
while.
Sometimes when you get up in the morning, you feel kind of old, but then it's like, all right.
Yeah, because it's really funny because all the bands in town are making me feel bad now because everybody comes up here. It's like hey, we're playing next week or whatever. Come on out, come on out. I'm like always like, yeah, we'll see. I call my girlfriend the warden. I'll see what the warden says.
Yeah.
And so most of the time we don't go out, but like recently we've been trying to let's plan at least one night to go see
Go catch
somebody,
something.
to
Yeah.
catch something, catch
Yeah.
a band. So this weekend we went out both nights. So
Yeah.
it's like
That's tough.
yeah, well and then doing this, it's against my day job. I work till 3:34, and then I'll come in here and do this till 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and then
Yeah.
I'm up till midnight putting episodes up and whatever else. So
And we appreciate it.
Yeah.
you appreciate it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob, Victor, and I all live in Taylor.
Oh really?
Yeah, and there's a couple of places there to play now. That's strangely enough.
What is it? The Black
The Black
Sparrow.
Sparrow, and then Taylor Station has some live music every now and then.
Yeah.
And
every
then
now
Texas
again.
Beer Company, we got the microbrewery there. They do more country than rock, but because the stage is about the size of your table here.
Right.
But
That's giving it a lot.
yeah, but Taylor's getting a downtown scene. Round Rock scene's coming back.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah, Round Rock scene is. We were just there a couple weeks back, and they've got it's sort of like a very, very, very mini 6th Street, but
yeah,
a lot of people are going down there and checking it out.
That's
Yeah.
where we need to play.
Yeah,
1,000
Round Rock
1,000
Tavern.
feet from my house.
yeah.
Yep.
Round Rock Tavern is.
Maybe a mile.
is that's a place probably for you guys to go. So
Talk to that guy.
yeah.
talk to that guy.
Come on, man.
You,
Huh.
Have you
It's
noticed?
your
Have you noticed
fault.
this yet? That
What?
every
I didn't
time
do it.
every time
He
there's
points
some
to you?
information needed, he points to me.
Right.
Yes, I'm
He's
the
like,
one
I
that
don't
does the
know
booking.
that
I'm
shit.
actually
I'm just
that's how I
saying.
got in with Air Splitting Media with Dana. Was she was like, "Can you do the booking?" Because it started different than what it's morphed into now, but it's all about local artists
yeah.
Nice.
So-
growing the brands and
so
stuff
it-
like that.
So if we can go into air splitting media for a couple minutes, now what exactly? It's just a media company, or because you might have a new client, better known as me. So
That's part of it. That's the biggest majority of it because right now it's about building up
the
our
scene.
our,
the
our fan base and building up
everyone.
the scene.
okay,
The fan base for Ear Splitting Media, and there's a couple of bands associated with it. Dongle, Stonecracker,
Chasing After
Funner.
Alice, Funner.
Chasing After Alice, and I was brought in to book because I booked a show
Stog.
a couple of years ago, and it was an amazing hit of the people that we put together.
Okay.
It wasn't just me. Dana helped a lot. And, what about this band? And since then, I joke because sometimes I feel like the booking fairy. People will call me and go,
He gets some
The
of the
booking
most
fairy.
amazing shows.
Yeah.
Like we got the Parish because of him. I don't know. Like
That was awesome.
it was a fun night. I don't
amazing.
ever want to lug drums up. If I do it again, I'm hiring a
Those
roadie
stairs. Holy shit.
because you have to lug everything upstairs.
Damn.
And drums, it's like 15
Oh, yeah.
trips.
I know.
So I was like, I'm hiring somebody next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I looked into that. I guess I'm just the people person that talks to people
Yeah.
well.
We're just ESM really is all about just trying to get the local scene out there to give some more awareness, to
Right,
get a
right, right.
couple more people at the shows. If we can post your show and get something out there, awesome.
Yeah.
Why? People will sit here and they go, "Oh, well, I'm waiting until this show comes to town." Okay, you go spend $65 to sit 300 yards away from the
Yeah.
thing in the middle of the heat. You could spend $5 coming to hear bands that are, they may
If
not be
that.
touring, but just as good.
Yeah.
In the air conditioning.
And then
In
get
a
to talk
comfortable
to them,
atmosphere.
get to meet them, get
Get
to
to
hang
talk to
out.
Yeah, they're local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supporting the local scene.
I mean, our money goes back into this economy. I mean, we had Dave come out. We do recording here. We're doing our shirts. Most of our merch is done right here in Austin.
Yeah.
Because, I don't even mind paying more to keep it here.
Ruined.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh man.
You know where it's at,
Broke
right?
it.
Yes, sir.
All right. There you go. Beautiful.
Out in the driveway.
Out in the driveway.
It'll be
There's
great.
a bucket out there. Pickle buckle. Pickle buckle. That was made a lot of sense.
Pickle buckle.
A pickle buckle. I'm sorry. A pickle
Perfect.
bucket.
That could be the name of a CD too, Pickle Buckle.
Ooh, that's a good one for the next.
Hey, you guys got two ideas tonight. Look at that.
Yeah.
I had to copyright some of this stuff, No, but so for me, it's like, the social media thing is just getting crazy for me, because
Yeah.
I'm getting stuff from all angles now, and it's like
Mhm.
kind of a little overwhelming,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to hire somebody here pretty soon to do my stuff.
Yeah, Dana does an amazing job. Nola, the one that contacted you, she
Uh-huh.
takes care of the Air Splitting Media for Twitter and Instagram. She takes care of a lot of our stuff too, so she really loves it too. She's good at it.
Yeah, I mean, and
And she's doing it for fun because she enjoys getting the local bands and getting the
Oh, even
getting the-
national, man. She's got
yeah, I
people from
mean-
Washington and Oregon
oh yeah.
that are hitting in Wisconsin, hitting me up.
yeah,
Friend request. I'm like, oh hi, been talking to Nola.
Oh, here's this guy that wants to be your friend. He's from a band from over here, and I'm like, all right,
he's from
cool.
Russia.
It was funny when we
Why
first
not?
started putting our music out there to get played on internet radio. The first place that played us was XRP Radio in the UK,
Yeah.
and then the Shift Radio Network picked us up, and then Banks Radio Australia picked us up, and we,
I've lost count.
it's
I
just
quit
it's
trying.
funny when you're sitting
It's
there and
everywhere.
you get a Twitter update or a Facebook update says your song is playing. I'm like, why? Why are they
What's
playing our?
wrong with you?
Oh.
Why are you listening?
Oh,
to
this will
us?
only happen once, and then the next day it's like we're going back to back.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's like they must be running out of material in the UK or something.
it's even funny with this.
Or they're really drunk at that time of day. Something.
It's even-
Why?
That's the key.
They're drunk.
They're drunk.
That's what it is.
Right.
That's probably what it is with my podcast too, because I get hits, from all over the world, which is
Yeah.
kind of crazy. And I got a big following, like in Ireland, not a big following, but
Yeah.
there's always like 20 downloads or 30 downloads from like Ireland or England.
Yeah.
I
Your
had one,
relatives.
yeah, maybe, who knows?
I've got friends over there. I work over there
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
yeah.
I travel around the world for business for my real job. and
real job?
shit. Yeah.
Hell, we had people from Bahrain because of him pushing
Bahrain.
stuff from
Yeah.
the bands over there.
Saudi.
People, they think about Austin, like the people that go out to shows, it's like pretty much their Austin scene is South by Southwest, and then what do you call it?
ACL.
ACL,
or
and that's
what
whatever.
they
all
think
they
it
do.
is.
That's all
No
they do all
local
year.
bands.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yeah,
what they
because
think
it
it is.
cost you $2,000 for a fucking ticket.
No, but what I'm saying is, people. There's a lot of people in Austin
That's
that
all they
don't
do.
go out to
No.
shows.
No.
That's all they
Too
do
many.
in town is go to
Too
those
many.
Yeah.
those two events.
And
You
it's
know?
like, okay, well, you're not going to see what we really have to offer in Austin.
Yeah,
Well, what Austin has to offer are places like Texas Mist, Come and Take It Live, which used to be Grizzly Hall,
Right.
Hanover's 2,
Hanover's, Hole in the Wall,
Dirty
there's
Dog,
Dirty
you know,
Dog. There's a lot.
there's
just
still a lot of good
great
places.
venues, and yeah, you lose venues, things change, but there's still a lot of really good venues if people get out there.
Yeah, they got to go out there and check it out. You know?
Yeah, you know, if you don't go check it out, you're going to lose it.
That's why I'm trying to make an effort to get out there myself now.
Yeah.
At least once a week, go check out,
Yeah,
something, and just
it helps a lot because if everybody's like, okay, once a week or even once a month, we're going to go see somebody.
yeah,
It helps build the scene because that's if everybody would do that,
yeah.
it would be like it was in the 90s.
Well, even doing this, it's crazy how many people I've met and how many bands I've been turned on to because of this whole thing.
Yeah.
So for me, it's kind of a, I think it's a win-win for everybody. I'm not saying this is the
Absolutely.
greatest thing that ever happened to
Yeah.
us or whatever, but it's kind of getting stuff out there, and and everybody. I mean, everybody that comes up here is like so appreciative, and I'm like going, it's just a podcast. It's not.
Oh
like,
man,
But
I was
there's not
excited.
a lot of people doing something like that
That's the
for
thing,
the
too, that-
local scene.
Yeah, and the thing about it is the whole podcasting thing in Austin. There's podcasts, but they're like they kind of gear themselves towards certain things,
Yeah,
and it's not really music orientated. It's
Yeah.
more like about we're gonna. There's one podcast. It's something about guys that love beer or something, and they talk
the
about
dudes in beer.
yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the guy that one of the guys that does it sent me a friend request,
Mhm.
and that's how I got into the Austin podcasting page or whatever. So I started to put stuff on there,
Yeah,
and but everybody's kind of geared towards different stuff, but there's not really one for music that I
Yeah.
know of. There might be.
There might
be
be.
one. Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Not that I've seen. Yeah,
There's a zombie TV thing
Yeah,
that's it's not like really geared around music, but it's kind of like part of it is they
Yeah.
got a pretty big studio and stuff, but it's not really a podcast. It's more of a
it's more of a show.
it's more of like a Dave TV kind of
Yeah.
a thing, So, but but like slowly but surely there's some stuff coming up, and and then you got was it 512 Studio with
Yeah.
Omar?
Yeah.
Omar's doing that,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
another cool thing,
We actually thought about doing something like that. Inviting local bands that don't get any coverage,
Mhm.
new bands that
Yeah,
nobody's heard yet. They played one show.
yeah,
Invite them because we play at Rob's house when we practice.
Right.
Invite them out and do a, just a live
Live
Facebook thing
jam.
because we
Yeah,
got
yeah,
all of
yeah.
our stuff
Yes.
set up in the room already.
All the
Yeah.
setups are there in the living room. It actually sounds pretty good, and we can hook up a camera and hey, let's
yeah.
do a
Why
show.
not?
Why not?
Yeah. Just gets people out there.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is and I'm thinking, the way my brain works is I'm thinking on on all cylinders at all time with stupid ideas or whatever. And
Yeah.
what we could do differently, because I mean in the age group that I'm in now, I mean I'm tech savvy to a point, but I'm not like how a 15-year-old is tech savvy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Absolutely, yes.
It's like I'm just getting on Twitter. I've been on Twitter for maybe 6 months or something.
Yeah.
And that's like. I mean, people have been on Twitter for how long? 10 years? I don't know. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But, everybody's asking me, are you on Instagram? Or are you on, like, Snapchat? Or are you on all this
Yeah.
kind of stuff? I'm like, I don't have the time for it. I really don't.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
why-
even know what half that shit is.
Me either.
I mean, Dongo's on most of that. We're not on
Yeah.
Snapchat, but we're on most of it. But when you're trying to, you got a regular job, you work
Yeah.
regular time, and it's like, okay, I've got my stuff with Ear Splitting Media. I'm doing the flyers for Ben for Hanover's and H2. I'm trying to get our music stuff out, trying to cut videos. We just had a photo shoot last weekend. I'm trying to get those edited and put up. It's like, when do I have time?
Yeah. And then, the thing on top of that is, everybody's like, are you looking for sponsors? Well, all this kind of stuff. I said, my main thing for this is I want to keep it. I put money into this every month. It's not like
Mhm.
it's free. I
Yeah.
got to put money into
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm not getting it back. But it's like I love doing it, so it's not
Same
like
with
really,
us playing.
Yeah.
we
Paid-
put a lot
paid-
into that shit.
It's like pay to podcast. That's what pretty much what this is. Instead of pay to play, it's pay to podcast.
Well, I mean, when you're, like me, I spent over $1,000 on cymbals so I could
Oh,
have
yeah.
a decent sounding cymbals.
Yeah.
It's-
You spent almost $100 on my guitar the day of the show Saturday.
Yeah, and there's two,
On my guitar.
Yeah, and it's $200 if I want to replace all the heads on my drums.
Oh yeah, I
and,
know. Trust me, I'm a drummer. I know
and
how
it's
that
like,
shit works. Yeah.
and it's like,
Ain't cheap.
I'm not
ain't
wanting to
cheap
get
anymore.
any of it back.
Why not? No.
You
I'm
can't.
here having a good time.
Yeah.
Because if you sign with somebody, oh, that's good. Yay. It looks like we made money.
Talk to Tony Park. He'll tell you all about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you talk to Tony Park about
oh,
that?
yeah.
About the,
It looks
man.
like you've made money.
I think he still owes money on all that shit from 20 years ago.
You know, I haven't asked about, but that's what I've heard. Like, there's still.
Yeah,
And-
talk to Tony.
And that's another thing about ear splitting media, because you need somebody to help get the word out that has cast a broader net.
Yeah.
It's been
And
around
that's
a
what
little
ear
while.
splitting media is trying to do, is
Right.
cast the broader net for fans, because
Everyone in ESM has been in and around the music in some capacity for many years.
Right,
so
right.
we have a little bit more of a
yeah, with all the
an idea of what's going to happen and
I
how
mean-
much it's going to suck.
all those people in Stonecracker, gosh, man, they've probably got collectively 100 years in the business.
Oh, you're getting punched for that one.
100 years. Woo.
Well, I mean,
Dana's
they've probably
only-
all been
Dana's
in it.
only
That's a
got
lot of years.
20. The
And there's
rest
only
of
2 of
them-
them.
Well,
There's only 2 of them. They got 100 years in there.
He
Well,
still
that's
hasn't
20.
got the joke. Look at him.
I don't pay attention to you. I'd have probably heard it if Bobby had said it. I don't pay attention to
Yeah,
you.
Oh,
that's
man.
right.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, if I was going to get a sponsor, that would be the sponsor I would want.
Yeah. It's really funny. You know the sponsor I see all the time for like a lot of bands?
Jaeger.
No.
What?
Is Lone Star. I know like 2 or 3
It's 'cause
People
it's
or
only
bands in
$2
town
at the bar.
that sponsor
For the
Lone
case?
Star.
Something like that.
$2 for the
Yeah,
case?
something. I mean, it's cheap beer.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. I can't
I-
drink beer.
I wonder how
Jaeger.
a monster endorsement would be nice.
It would.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Jaeger-
With vodka.
Because I remember back in the 80s, Nike used to give all the bands, the shoe.
Yeah.
Used to give bands, all of them, all the bands like thank
could
Nike.
totally
and their,
use
their,
some new
like,
shoes.
Credits.
Jaeger was really big there for a while.
Was it
giving
really?
people, yeah, because like
Powder burn.
Powder Burn
and-
had,
there were
Snakeskin Prison.
Snakeskin. There were a
Really?
number of them.
Wow.
they're still
So what, I mean,
Jägermeister.
did they like give them? Was it like give them money or is it like free booze or
I think
what?
it's cases of Jaeger
And
and
That's like-
posters, and they print their posters for them,
Really?
which is
there
cool.
was always lots of shots of Jaeger.
Well, I remember my buddy Brett McCormick. He used
Yeah.
to have a Budweiser endorsement.
Yeah,
You know,
send
So
out 12 cases of beer every
I
month.
don't
something like that.
remember what the deal was, but now I think Lone Star is doing his thing now.
Well, we got a deal from before anybody left the band when we first really started playing from Cold Cock Whiskey.
We did?
Yeah.
How
Well,
come I
shit,
didn't get
I
none
didn't
of that?
taken that. Where has it been?
Where-
You've been taking all the whiskey, you motherfucker.
No, that's why I had to get y'all's
ID.
IDs. I had to get copies of everybody's IDs, and I was going to do it,
Oh, I thought you were going to do my taxes.
and then I went out and tasted it.
was
It was
that
horrible.
good?
It's like a really bad Jaeger.
If it's free.
If
You
it's
wouldn't
free, it's for
drink it.
me.
No,
You
I wouldn't drink it.
You wouldn't drink it.
Oh.
They're just trying to give it away.
Oh,
It was fucking horrendous.
it wasn't horrendous, but it's
wasn't
definitely
good.
an acquired taste.
Yeah,
When
That
you're
is like-
drunk, does it matter?
Only for the first couple.
it's like drinking like Boone's Farm or some
Oh,
shit or
yeah.
Mad Dog 2020.
Hey,
Or-
what's
or
wrong with
what's your
Mad Dog and
favorite-
Thunderbird?
Oh,
Son.
Nothing if you drink it.
Paul Masson-Berry.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Mad Dog if you like waking up in a dumpster the next day.
Hey,
Been there, done that.
sometimes that's
I'll tell you,
fun, right?
I had a great Mad Dog story. I used to work after my like 13-year Dell gig was over. I had worked for this company on point of service systems,
Mhm.
and we had this. I don't remember the name of the grocery store, but they used to have these beer barns in front. It's like the middle, like East Texas. I mean,
Berkshire Brothers.
might
Yep.
be, I think that was them. Yeah,
It was Berkshire Brothers.
yeah, and we would have to go and service, the swiper machines with
Mhm.
the card swiper machines, and all the beer barns they would have Mad Dog,
Mhm.
and they would have all the flavors.
All the
I mean-
flavors.
I mean, there's there's
Yeah.
like 50 fucking flavors.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of flavors.
Yeah.
And
like Kool-Aid with vodka in it or
Pretty
pretty
something,
much.
right?
And there was
Yeah.
this hillbilly chick used to work there, and I said, man, people still drink this shit. She goes, I drink it every day, man. That stuff's good stuff right there.
money.
I remember
But she
St.
was like,
Ides.
and she was telling me all the good flavors and stuff.
Yeah.
But I had another buddy that drank a bottle of that, and we used to. This is a job I first had when we first moved to Austin in '91, and we used to work on Saturdays.
Mhm.
And I took him out one night, and he didn't want to go home. He goes, man, he goes, I know I'm gonna wake up late. He goes, I'll sleep, on the side of the building or something like that, right? I got to work the next day on a Saturday. He was getting out of the dumpster. He fell asleep in the dumpster after drinking. He drank a whole bottle of it was like electric melon or something.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
So he gets up and he's got like fucking leaves in his hair. Like I think he's got a fucking milk carton on
Fantastic,
one
like
side.
spaghetti hanging off and shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, that's like St. Ides back in the 90s. I remember when that was a big malt liquor. St. Ides came out
Oh.
32 ounce.
8th grade. That's old English.
Man, but some of
man.
that, yeah. But we up in Connecticut, we had like, of course, we had the Boone's Farm. Boone's Farm was big up there. I was like,
yeah.
and there was another one too. It was like 99 cents like for a gallon of this shit. It was like
I don't know what you're talking
Oh.
about.
Thunderbird or some shit.
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird, yeah.
Thunderbird.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
That was my first time throwing up off
God
alcohol. Was
dang.
Thunderbird.
Shit, I
Mine
remember,
was Listerine.
and I remember, in, you couldn't
You're
get
doing it wrong.
Coors beer up there.
No.
So in 1986, they finally brought Coors beer to Connecticut and I guess other tri-state area or whatever. So I remember being like, fuck, I think it was like 18, and the guy I worked with at the time, he was 21, so he went and bought like fucking 3 or 4 cases of this shit, And they thought it was like liquid gold. They thought it was like the best fucking thing ever. Oh yeah, Coors, look at this, Smokey the Bandit, Coors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
funny.
just funny to think about it now because it's like
Yeah.
not, And I remember you couldn't even buy Dr. Pepper up there at the time.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how we
Oh,
got on
it's-
that tangent, but
Well, hey, it happens. Just
Why not?
we went down that road.
Why not?
Yeah,
How
first
many
time I
were
drank
there
alcohol was
non-sequiturs
probably
happen?
Listerine.
Shit, my first time drinking alcohol was Jack Daniels.
Still my drink of choice.
Really? I'm a Crown guy. I was always a Crown guy.
I had guys that try to get
Jameson.
me drunk. You can ask him. People try to get me drunk on whiskey, and you can't do it.
Jack Daniels to
Except
me.
for-
Don't buy him drinks.
Ex-
It's not worth
Don't
it.
buy him drinks.
No,
It
it's
would-
not worth it. He'll be sober in 5 minutes.
If I stayed at the club from 8 to 2, which doors usually open at 8,
Right.
everybody loads out at 2. If I wanted to keep a good buzz going, it'd probably cost me over $200. by
Jesus
myself.
Christ! You bring
It's-
your own
no,
bottle
I
or what?
I swear to God, like
I
you can
sober
buy him
up.
3 or 4
bring a
shots.
handle with you.
He'll be stumbly, slurring speech, like you're messed up. Give me your keys. And he'll sit down for 20 minutes, and all of a sudden he's stone cold sober, like ridiculous sober, and you can't get him any more buzzed. Like he's done the rest of the night.
So
Once
you
he
smoke
gets
yourself
his,
straight, kind of a thing.
yeah, basically, and it's like I quit buying him drinks, motherfucker. Just waste
Well,
them.
forget that. Next time I was going to buy you a drink, now I'm not going to bother.
If you're going to buy me one, you better buy one and disappear.
Better be early.
I got to get him like a triple.
and then
the rocks.
enjoy the show for about 20 minutes, and then he's going to sober up.
Good
and
God almighty.
it's
I give him one
silly.
hot beer and
Or,
it's all over.
or I'm allergic to hops. Because
Oh,
that's
really?
the one
Oh,
thing
you
that
can't
gets
drink
me
beer?
drunk. I
Yeah.
can.
Give
But
him a nice hoppy beer.
give me an IPA,
You
and I'm
put a fucking roofie in there.
Basically, that's what it does.
That's
He'll
what it
be
does,
Taking
huh?
his shirt off, rubbing his nipples. It'll be crazy.
I don't need beer for that.
Hey now,
But that's with the butter.
buttery nipples. There you go.
How about a watermelon, Rob?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, we're not going to start talking cantaloupe talk here, are we?
Basically, it was, yeah.
Good God. Yeah, I was a Crown guy. I was like always, I went from like regular Crown, and then I ended, like when I stopped drinking like 3 years ago, it was like I was like I would get Reserve. Reserve was my drink, a little more
Mhm.
expensive, but
Yeah.
I remember I used to like make it was like 3/4 Crown and like a quarter, Coke because
Yeah.
you couldn't taste it. The shit was so smooth.
Yeah.
And now they got all those, exotic flavored, apple and whatever the hell, what is
Yeah.
it, sour apple and
I
whatever.
got apple and honey, and it's weird shit.
The honey's not bad though.
No.
No, hook that up.
If you put it in the right thing.
Yeah, the maple is what they need to throw out though. The maple one's disgusting. It's gross.
Yeah. It's
Who
like,
doesn't love to drink pancakes?
Keep on
though?
Vermont.
yeah,
me.
that's what it's like.
No, it's fucking it's
And
gross.
Vermont's
sticky.
top selling Crown.
That's yeah,
Number 1 in Canada. Oh, wait, what?
number one in
Hey.
Canada.
Huh?
Hey,
Hey,
And
so
flip-top
we got to
heads.
get you a liquor sponsorship. Is that what is that what the deal is?
Jameson, please, if we're making requests.
Hey, you got to start at the bottom. So we're gonna probably start with like Schlitz
Cold
malt
cut.
liquor or something.
Oh man, those would make for some crazy shohows. I can't drink that.
There
shit.
was a beer. I don't know if they sell it down here, but there was a beer up in Connecticut. It was called Peels. It was like
Heard of it.
was PIELS or whatever.
yeah.
It was for a case of 24 was like $5.99.
Damn.
My buddy's dad would drink a case of Schaefer
Ooh,
daily, and it was about the same, about $5 a case.
Grew
Yeah.
up in the Northwest. It
Pearl.
was hams.
We got Pearl down here.
Pearl. Is that about the same thing?
Yeah.
I'm not a. Yeah, everybody's all into these micro breweries and shit,
Well, this
shit
was
now. and
old,
it's like,
old crappy beer from 70s, 80s. I mean, it was the hipsters beer now, but it
Yeah,
was
back in the day, Schlitz was the
Garbage.
top of the line beer.
was it?
Yeah, until the Anheuser-Busch and stuff, it just kind of morphed because they used
Yeah.
to be the premium beer across the world.
Yeah, there was a brewery in Austin. It was called Celis. They went under. Probably they had some really good beer though. If you know where the big off of 290, where the UPS, the big UPS plant is
Mhm.
off of 290, it was over in that area.
Oh, okay.
And at the time they were like probably the only brewery in town. You know, and they had some real decent stuff. They had it at all the bars, and I mean, all you go to Stubbs, they would have it at Stubbs on tap and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones here now, though. I mean,
Yeah.
like Adalbert's.
Yeah. There's a place in Georgetown that has, it's a microbrewery kind of a thing. Actually the drummer for Shacklebone, if you know Shacklebone, he lives like 2 doors down.
Oh, okay.
Steven does, yeah. And he was every time I see him, I'm mowing my yard. He drives by in his Mustang.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all sweaty and he's all looking like he's hot for the ladies. When he's driving his Mustang. And he goes, yeah. He goes, you need to, of course he's from England too.
Ah.
And he's really into micro beers and stuff. So,
Yeah.
one of those kind of dudes. I'm like, I don't know. That's too classy for me. And plus, I don't drink anymore anyway. So to me, it's like,
Yeah, it's like, I'll go down there and watch you drink. That sounds like a
there you
great
go.
fun.
Yeah. So I mean, I was.
You're gonna watch me drink? Are you buying them too? That sounds awesome.
And now that I know about this guy, I'm not going to buy him drinks when I see him.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
They'd give him a gift card or something.
Yeah, where were we at? It was when we played with David and Dharma Kings at Anderson Mill. He's like, drink all you want. And
Oh, shit.
Rob told him, don't tell him that.
It's
Got
that's
that bar
throwing your
tab
money
back.
away.
Fuck. We know Dave's got some money, but I mean, he don't want to.
But he always spends it to have fun.
Does he really?
Yeah,
I don't know him.
Hell yeah.
I've said hello to him in passing, but I've never met him.
He's good shit.
He
He's
brought
good
around
people.
last
Yeah.
night
All right.
or Saturday night, didn't he?
Yeah, I'll have to make a conscious effort to say hello next time because every time I see him, he's always like I said. Everybody's busy all the time, and it's like
He's
There's
cool.
always so many people to say hi to,
That's
and you're
the thing.
running around.
And that's what I
there's
love-
that's
what I-
networking. There, you
Yeah.
know, it's,
that's what I love about this is because. Like the other night, you came up to me.
Yeah.
Can't we do the podcast? It's gonna be fun. And then you're on to the next guy because you're kind of
Working
working
the
the
room.
room.
You're
You're
working.
working the room.
Yeah.
Trying to get contacts. Try to whatever the
I
case.
just like people. I like to talk
Yeah,
to
yeah.
people. And
So
that sounded creepy, dude.
I
Yeah.
like people.
I like people.
They taste delicious.
That reminds me of that meme I
The
saw.
fingers.
It was
Sausage
Oh,
fingers.
who
I
was it?
like the fingers.
it was
Deep fried.
it was Jeffrey Dahmer. The picture of him.
Oh,
He goes,
man, fuck that guy. Ooh,
he goes, I was craving Five Guys before it was a restaurant.
Perfect.
yeah, it was funny because
Hit him
we
with the
had,
hind.
it's like I'm not a big Whataburger guy, but they're the only thing open up here at 2:00 in the morning. So we hit. I know
That would be a great sponsor.
Hell
Whataburger.
yeah.
Fuck, man. As much as we go there after a show,
Every show.
Whataburger, baby.
it's like give me 3 of them a week.
Hell yeah.
We'll put your name all over our shit.
Yeah,
And they're a Texas. Hey,
Get
Yep.
on
there you
that.
go. Get on that.
I'm headed to
Get on
Corpus.
that.
I'm headed to
I'll
Corpus.
dress
The
like a
Corpus?
honey chicken biscuit or some shit. It'll
You
be funny
already
as
do.
fuck. I know, right?
Isn't that Church's honey butter chicken biscuit?
No, that is actually Whataburger.
Is it Whataburger?
Yeah, honey butter chicken biscuit.
Yeah. So because
That's all my wife will eat when we get out of the club. That's what she
Is
wants when we
Whataburger?
stop at
There
Whataburger.
you go.
She wants a honey butter chicken biscuit, and that's it.
damn, cheap date. I'm like more. I'll tell you. So, anyways, getting back to what I was talking about.
Yeah.
What?
So we
Another
stopped. We
tangent?
stopped at the
Weird.
one. Yeah. Like I said, ain't no rules on this podcast. We do what we want to do. We just talk about whatever the fuck comes up.
Cool.
Yeah. So we stopped at Whataburger 2 nights in a row. And the thing with Georgetown is, I don't know what these kids are doing up here, but it's a thing where they're fucking hammered up here at 2:00 in the morning. They're high school kids. I mean,
The whole park is that the parking lot? Is that
No, that
Oh,
was the one
okay.
in Pflugerville.
Oh, okay.
Ass.
But anyway, they got this new thing. It's like it's a chicken strip sandwich
Yeah.
with like it's got cheese on it or whatever,
And
like with
some
the
hot
Texas
sauce or
toast.
some sort.
Yeah.
Fucking delicious. I got that both nights with some fries, lemonade.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Yeah.
Double meat, bacon, cheese. That's where I'm at.
Is that what it is?
We stopped
Oh,
at the
yeah.
one in Taylor for so often that the lady actually knew us when we walked in
Yeah,
Just
we
get-
became friends
because
It
there
was
were
great.
always drunk cowboys in there, and you could tell how
Yeah.
bad the night was because she would replace the little table tent things with
Little
with
paper
cones,
cups.
with paper cups, with the little cone paper
really?
cups, because people would steal
The
the other ones.
motherfuckers keep stealing them.
That's what she said.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Jesus.
Apparently
Who the
it's
hell
a
wants that
thing. I don't know.
No, hey, we should check it out for the sponsorship. I wonder if they do sponsors though. I don't think they would.
I don't know. I would put Whataburger right in the middle of our fucking logo if they had sponsored
I'll
us.
put a banner behind the drum
Hey, you
set.
never
Why
know.
Oh,
not?
yeah.
They're always looking for. Now at all these gourmet burger places, how many burger places in Central Texas is there now? You got like
4,000 or 5,000.
no, but I mean, but different franchises.
Yeah.
In-N-Out Burger,
Tons.
and
I
you
can't
know,
believe In-N-Out came here. It's compared to Whataburger, it takes just as long and it's garbage. But Californians
I
don't.
was
know
yeah.
was
why.
disappointed with
To
my
be honest with you,
In-N-Out.
I was too.
I kind
disappointed
of
to be
like
In-N-Out.
the one in Round Rock. I kind of like that one. I like the burgers. I'm just saying.
Well, when I
they're
moved-
overpriced for what they are and for how long they take. It's like you got Whataburger.
When I moved
Yeah.
down here, it was like everybody told me Shortstop was good.
It is.
It was.
I
Oh,
have
it was?
never
Used to be.
had
the
a
clean
decent
one was
I
I'll
have
tell
awesome.
you
never
what,
had a
They
clean
like
decent
one-
fill the bag with grease
Oh.
before they stuck the burger in.
good
It
Lord
was
have mercy.
fucking awesome.
Let me tell you something. You want a good burger? You know Hardtails in Georgetown?
I've been there and had their
Yeah.
burger.
I haven't.
That's
had
an
a burger.
amazing
That's
burger.
I like the little chip. I'm a foodie. I'm like
Yeah.
one of those kind of guys. Real picky about food. That's my thing.
Casino El Camino has a badass burger.
Oh, you
Do
like
they really?
spicy food?
And-
Dude, I'm growing
oh,
Carolina Reapers in the backyard.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah!
Next time you get downtown Austin, go to Casino El Camino and order the Amarillo burger.
Okay. Is it hot?
Spicy burger. Oh,
Yeah.
it's fucking phenomenal.
And then
Yeah, I
you can
got-
get a Bloody Mary with.
That
as
comes
hot
with
as you wanna
corn
go
dogs
with
and
all
shit
the-
in it.
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's awesome though.
But I do. I got 5 Carolina Reaper plants in the backyard.
hell yeah!
They haven't fruited yet, but they're getting.
Oh, my
That'd be
son would
fun.
love that.
They're hot as.
Hey, when you make the chili, invite me. I
Dude,
want
they're
some of that.
they're ridiculous. I
Hell
mean, I don't know if you
yeah.
ever had one before. Have you ever had
Hey,
one?
Oh yeah.
Fucking brutal. They got another pepper out right now that I don't even, it hasn't been proven, but they said it's so hot, it's hotter than the Carolina Reaper, but it's so hot that it'll kill you if you eat it. And
Yeah.
no one's ever ate one so far, so I don't know how true that is because I can't remember the name of it. It's like something fucking real evil.
Yeah.
But they say what it does is the vapors of it will close your esophagus up to where you
Yeah.
can't breathe.
Yeah.
It's like, why? What's the point? You know, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, I never.
yeah,
found
the
point of that.
Reapers are hot as fuck though, you know. But yeah, so I mean, I really wonder, you know, I think being a Texas band with a Texas burger joint, I think they would be up for that. I mean,
I might have to look into
but
that.
how many bands have probably even tried doing it though?
Don't know.
That's the thing.
Has anybody?
Has anybody tried doing it?
Right. Who usually? has
Hey, if
the
y'all are
fast food
watching this, don't
place?
steal my damn idea.
Hey, this is
hey,
our shit.
That's
Hey,
3 ideas right there. I got
Right?
3. You got,
All right.
got 3 for the price of 1 tonight. Look at
Right?
this.
Look, he's getting his
He's
phone
just
out.
getting his phone. It's
He's like,
he's
hold
typing
on,
all this shit
motherfuckers.
up.
Let me go ahead
Bobby
and email
said-
Whataburger.
Bobby said, okay, number 1 was number 1.
What was number 1? I can't remember. We
Oh,
do
fuck.
that all the time. We've had
Yeah.
ideas for songs that we will never remember them again.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's usually better.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you, but man, there's a lot. I mean, there's probably a ton of sponsorships out there that people just don't even think of or don't even try to pursue.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, well, because a lot of the bigger name stuff that you're going to look into. Oh, well, you got to tour. You got to do 30 shows a year
month
across.
or-
30 shows a year across 15 different states
Yeah, yeah.
before we'll even look at the email kind of stuff. And
Right.
if I was in it for sponsorships, and I'd have to be a lot better first of all.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about taking some, sponsors for this thing here pretty
You
soon.
ought to.
Yeah.
Do it.
But my thing with the whole sponsorship thing is I wanted to build it up a little bit
Yeah.
in order for the sponsors to kind of get something out
To have
of
a
it.
reason to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Absolutely.
want 2 people watching or, one person downloading something and,
Yeah.
and someone paying me, say, fucking, I don't know, $10 an episode to mention their thing or whatever
Yeah.
the case. You know what I mean? I want it to be worth doing,
Yeah.
just to cover the cost of what I'm doing,
Yeah.
So-
Because it's not free. You have
Right,
to pay
yeah.
for your service, put it out there.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, I did
Mics,
notice,
the stands,
Yeah.
all of it.
yeah, I put, there's some
Nice.
change in here, yeah.
Yeah,
It looks pretty professional. I got people come in here like they're totally amazed by it. I'm like, it's not really.
It's not Stern Studio, but
It's not
it'll
Stern Studio,
It'll
it
do.
works though.
I think it's a little bit bigger than the KLBJ studio, though.
do.
Is it really? I've never been up there, so I don't know.
I haven't been
It's
up there
actually
either.
it might be a little bit wider,
Yeah,
but the table feels about the same.
is really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dale sits up looking down at everybody.
yeah. I had someone up here at one time said they were on KLBJ on the morning show, and they said it was the most awkward situation because I guess it was a Dudley and Bob.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They really
And
didn't.
Matt.
They didn't talk to him at all when he was on there. I mean,
Yeah.
they were just kind of doing their own thing, and then.
Then there was a big fight and everyone was yelling.
Well, no, it wasn't. They were yelling. He wasn't really acknowledged till they didn't even say hello to him when he came in. It was just like really kind of
Yeah, it was.
yeah, it was kind of weird, and had a not say a bad vibe off of it,
Yeah.
but he goes, yeah, this is like totally the opposite kind of a thing. We're coming here just fucking bullshit, and
Yeah.
and to get my stuff out, and talk about the Austin scene and what we got going on, and so whatever. Hey, so
We did.
are you guys going to do an EP or?
Yeah. Well, it may turn into a little bit more than an EP because we're thinking about re-recording some of the first CD, maybe all of it. I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
Because the members have changed to the point that the sound is different.
Right.
It doesn't even. I mean,
it's
Well,
a
fuck
whole
it,
new
do a
band,
full-length album.
basically.
the first
Yeah.
CD was good, but it's evolved. We're different. The players are
It's
different.
been a
We
couple
sound
years.
different.
Right.
Yeah.
So
everything.
we're thinking about it.
So what about? So you going to do like maybe a CD or?
Yeah.
Fucking
maybe a
awesome.
full length
Awesome.
with some of the first stuff.
no
and
less than 5 songs.
yeah, the EP would be no less than 5. We've actually probably got 4 other songs, maybe 5, backing this one up that aren't worked out, but we've either got lyrics, music, or both.
They're
Yeah.
horrible
Already.
turds that haven't been
next EP.
polished yet, but we're gonna polish them.
Polish them turds.
Hell yeah!
There you go. No, I would say that's my thing. I'm loving that bands are putting out CDs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many people that were like, oh, we just got to download.
We just got to
iTunes,
download.
yeah.
No, I don't want that. I mean,
No.
I like having a disc in
Yes.
my hand.
That's why I like that's why
Disc,
disc.
Rob.
I didn't
The S came first.
look. That was all in your head that you heard.
I just
thinking-
saw your
What are you
look.
talking about? Dicks?
Dicks.
Compact dicks, little miniature ones, like little
Tuna can.
I
tuna
was-
can dicks. There you go. That's a
Yep.
name for a band. Tuna can dicks.
He's
he'll
already
have
in
to
the band.
front it.
Oh, I would really love to see the logos for that one.
Oh
The tuna
no,
can
no,
dicks?
no! You don't want to see
I don't
that.
wanna
Derek's
see
already
that.
drawn them up.
Sorry, Charlie.
Oh my god. Yeah,
That's going to be stuck in so many people's heads.
oh
They're
my
going to
god.
think, oh,
People are
shit.
people are like, I can't get this 2 hours of my life back watching this show. What do you?
Why am I watching
Why-
Cobra
why-
Cast with these fuckers?
Why am I watching this? And I'm glad it's free because if I did pay for it, I'd ask for my money back. But no, but that's the cool thing. Like a band like like say Broken Teeth or 333 or
Mhm.
even White Label Analog, all putting fucking CDs out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think White Label Analog. I think their new one they're doing. I think it's just going to be for what Chris told me. And I might be getting this wrong. So Chris, if you're listening, don't get mad at me. They're going to do download only. I think. I'm not sure.
I've heard a number of bands talking about doing that because
Price.
really most everything is going digital and the price. Like it's
Costs
not
money,
cheap to
money.
have a CD produced and you get
Yeah.
the book and
You know, if- especially if you
wants
happen to-
everyone wants a book with all the lyrics,
Yeah.
but they don't.
Especially
unless
if you
had to pay
tried
for the
do
artwork.
it, you start like, oh, well,
But even Broken Teeth putting out vinyl now.
right.
Oh, Squint did that
exactly,
last
dude.
year.
Yeah.
and
Squint, they play this next Saturday at Hanover's one. They put one out last year.
Yeah.
But again, maybe it's the age group. Like me personally, I want to
Yeah.
go home with something. Like
Yeah.
I might lose that download card, but when I'm drunk and I'm like, yeah, that was a fucking badass show. Let me throw the CD in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was bummed because Comey was giving out CDs and I got up there too late and he didn't have any left.
Oh shit!
He-
I'd have brought mine for you had I known.
yeah, I just so maybe I'll get one at the next show if he's giving them out again. So
Yeah, hopefully you make it out June 10th. That'll be fun.
definitely I have to put it on my calendar. So
Yeah.
I remember Jim saying something about that. He was talking about some big cancer benefit, right?
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably the one. Yeah,
Rock
Yep,
for
Rock for
research.
Research.
or
but he was
fuck
talking
cancer.
about like it was starting around noontime or something. Maybe it didn't.
It was originally going to, and we decided to push it back because, the ESM people like me, Dana, Eric, Rob, Nola,
We're gonna
Tracy,
be there the whole time.
We would
That'll
be there
like
from
12
noon.
hours of
noon to 2 in
rock
the
show.
morning. We'd be a little
That's
wore
hard.
out.
Yeah, that's still a good benefit though. I mean,
Yeah.
from what 6 to 2.
I would have been there. It'd have been fun. I might have taken a nap in my car or some shit, but I'd have been there.
Just fall asleep in the back. We've had another guy that did that before.
I didn't do that.
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't in this band, but somebody else did it.
Yeah, I was telling the guy in Darkness Ending about. I actually talked to a couple of them the next day. You
Yeah.
know, and about them coming up here. So I think they're going to be up here in July.
Cool.
But I said, hey, Jim from Texas Mist. Man, you guys be great there. And he goes, yeah, we're playing there in July.
Yeah.
I'm like, or they played there already. Like one of
We
the first
played with
bands that played there,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
We played
they've
with
been
them
there
there,
a couple of times.
Yeah.
We played with them there, I think.
Yeah, but
My
that-
first show with y'all.
Yeah,
Oh, last year June,
That
Yeah,
was
we were-
July?
July.
July.
we were just like sitting at the back bar. I mean, my mouth was on the fucking ground. I'm like, man, these guys are fucking
Yeah.
killing it.
And that was only half the band.
I know
Like-
that's what it was.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, what?
the
You gotta
guys
be
they got
kidding
were
me, man.
fucking amazing. And
Yeah,
they,
but it's
they
like,
did a killer job. But it's like you show up with half your band and still bring the house
Yeah.
down.
well, he said
That's-
he said they had 2 rehearsals.
Yeah, with Dave,
With
the
Dave
guitar player.
Ayers
Yeah.
and Rom,
He's
yeah.
awesome.
and
It was
Rom, I
fucking
think they had
Rom's awesome,
dude.
4.
Good God.
Rom's just
Yeah, but when you put-
ridiculous.
Rob's amazing.
When it's Dave and Rom, I
Rom,
mean, do
excuse
you
me.
really need a lot of practice?
No, not really. Like,
As long as they know the feel of the band.
hey, we're gonna play rock and roll and just let them go, and
Oh.
it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny because I don't know if you know of a guy named Kenny Sheritz.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kenny's a good friend of mine, and he does a drum tech thing. Anyways, he did, him and Rom did a video for Kenny's drum channel about triggers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, okay.
yeah. Kenny's a guru. I mean, he's been on tour with fucking Stevie Wonder and Janet Jackson,
Wow.
and
Nice.
he was Train's guy for that band Train.
Yeah.
He was out with them for a long time, but he's been.
yeah.
I mean, he's got this drum channel where it's all about tuning and
Yeah.
tuning
I've
on the
actually-
road, and he's got so much killer shit on there. He's been
Yeah.
up here twice.
Yeah, I've actually watched some of his stuff
Yeah.
for drum tuning tips.
Oh, he's fucking ridiculous. If you ever, and he's such a nice guy. So if you ever have a problem with anything, give him a message, and he'll be more than happy to help you out. And I always push him as much as I can. Anyways, he had a thing with Rom, and so I shot Kenny and Rom a message. Hey man, I really enjoyed the video. It's really cool.
Mhm.
They shot back. Yeah, well, say hello when you're out or whatever. So I didn't know that was Rom playing.
Oh, nice.
So I was outside talking to a couple of people, and they're like, "Oh, that drummer Rom," and I'm like, "Rom, I think." And I'm like, "Fuck, I should have said hello. I didn't know it was him though."
Yeah.
So I texted him the next day, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, sorry I didn't say hello or whatever. I felt bad." He goes, "Oh, it is what it is, and maybe we'll have a drink or something the next time or whatever." So,
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be there on the 10th.
yeah,
'cause he plays with
Yeah.
Empty Trail.
yeah. He's
Empty
fucking sick,
Trail.
man.
Yeah.
Sick
It
fucking
was
drummer.
funny when I think it wasn't too long after they moved here. Him and his brother moved here. He hit me up as a friend request. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and then started talking to him. Like, who is this guy?
Yeah,
And then,
I was actually in Bahrain.
yeah,
when
you were
he
in
started
Bahrain.
hitting me up, and I was like, I don't think I've met you at a show, but all right, let's.
And then 2 months later, I'm sitting here and I start trying to figure out who this guy is. and
yeah.
him and his brother have done so much; they're phenomenal.
Great
And
for the
then
scene.
get
I
to
don't
see
know-
him play, and it's like, oh,
I really don't know his history that much. I got to kind of dig in and see what's going on. Maybe get
you
up-
ought to have Seek Irony up here.
absolutely well worth it.
Yeah, I'll have to put it on the list.
Yeah, that's Ram and Kafir. That's the brothers, and
Yeah.
I lose the names of some of the other guys.
Adam
Adam Donovan.
Donovan on bass.
He
and,
played one of his bands just played over someplace, and he texted me a few times, asking to come out to the show or whatever, and I couldn't make it. I was trying to figure out a way to get over there to see him,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't make it. So but that must have been that band, I guess.
Yeah, they-
Seek Irony at the
My-
Come and Take
Yeah,
It.
that's the one. That's
Yeah,
the
they
one.
call themselves. It's Tech and Roll was the name of that.
That's
Their
the
first
CD,
CD.
I think.
Yeah,
And that's kind of what they call themselves because it's got some
It's
techno and some hard
Dance
rock.
rock music.
It is, and it's
good.
really cool.
yeah.
And they bring their
And
own
chicks
light
dig it.
show,
Oh wow.
and yeah, they're just amazing musicians.
Adam and
Kafir.
Rom wired up the drums that Rom plays.
got
on,
lights
so
on
there's
'em and-
lights and shit.
Wow.
Like they did a couple of videos
How
for
old
that
is he?
shit.
I don't know.
No
He's a
idea.
young cat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
it,
just-
it depends on perspective, I suppose.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
he plays one of those. What is it? The Dixon.
Yeah.
The drums. Dixon drums.
yeah. He's a
He's got
he's a Dixon
sponsor.
sponsor.
Oh, is he
and-
really?
And Sabian. He's
Oh, okay,
sponsored
yeah,
by
'cause
Dixon and Sabian.
Yeah, I was talking to Bruce about it, and Bruce goes, he was talking about from Broken Teeth, and he was talking about we're trying to get him a deal with somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I said, man, there's not to say a ton of companies that would endorse you, but you could probably get something. I mean, you guys got fucking 6 albums out.
Yeah.
You're on a pretty much a national label now.
Yeah.
Right.
So
It's all about how many shows you do and how much
Yeah, I
how
know,
much
yeah.
you get around anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
they're all doing it for money, so
well, yeah, but the endorsement deals aren't endorsement deals. They give you stuff at cost, and
Yep.
Yeah.
But his main thing is he wants to try to find something that's, you know, when he's like, say he's playing in fucking, I don't know, and say in Dallas, and you know, he's there for 2 days and he breaks a stand, you know,
Mhm.
they'll ship him something out quick. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That kind of a thing.
Ah.
So that's how but that's how, you know, the big boys do it. So,
Mhm.
you know, who knows? It's one of those kind of things.
I just like to have somebody to set my drum kit up every time.
Ah.
I watched that drum tech for Neil Peart and Rush, and set his drums up, and he's an amazing drummer on his own right.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
guy that just sets his stuff up. I'm like, I need a guy like. Well, no, I don't, because then I'd lose my spot because he plays better than I ever could.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. Just
And
let
he's
you
been
take
with him
that-
forever too.
Oh yeah,
Probably like 20, 25 years. Yeah, he's out of a job now. I think he was teching for I'm not gonna say Kenny Aronoff. Who the hell was he with? He was with another band though.
oh yeah,
When, you know, that's what his full time gig is.
yeah.
So when Rush is off the road, he's with, you know, somebody else. So
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you can't tech for be a tech for someone like that without having some other offers.
yeah, and you know, now that Neil, I mean, I think Rush is all pretty much done. So
You never know.
yeah, but you know,
They'll put another one.
They'll
out,
come back
do
out
another-
Rush 50.
Do another
Rush 50. Yeah,
do another
Well-
tour, but
Hell, if Ozzy can do it, everybody can.
I don't think well the band's
does
not.
Ozzy even know he's doing it? Like at this
Oh,
point,
you
I
know,
think
he
Sharon's
might
just
yell
about
fucking,
it.
hey, go out here. Oh, there's a mic. Oh, I'll sing.
Well, supposedly Zach Wild's back with them now.
Oh.
Oh, really? Nice.
So, yeah. So what the deal is? My personal thing, he's gonna hit 70 next year.
Mhm.
So what I'm thinking in my brain is he's gonna do probably a last tour with Zach, end it with Zach, and that's
Yeah,
gonna be
Go
it.
out on high note.
Yeah, that's
He
what I'm
should.
thinking.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, for Zach, it's like he's got Black Label, and you know that Black Label's gonna last forever.
Zach Sabbath or something like that too.
so.
Doesn't he do a?
Yeah, it's a little side gig that he does.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's what's going on because I mean, same thing with like bands like Aerosmith. The only
Mhm.
band that's gonna be around.
Stones.
The Stones, exactly. That's the one. Yeah, exactly. They're going to be the only ones that are going to be like 90 years old, wheel them out in walkers and wheelchairs and
Yeah.
shit, and you know,
Somehow they'll keep going. Who knows?
yeah,
It's crazy.
You know how old's Keith Richards now? 150, 151?
something like that.
He's the zombie one. The,
Yeah.
He's like drinking
the
embalming fluid to get
Patient
ready.
Zero.
Patient Zero.
Who knows?
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. If you into like watching documentaries, there's one on Netflix about Keith Richards. It's a good one to
Oh, yeah?
watch. Yeah, it's
Oh,
funny. He's
yeah.
like, you know, it's just funny because he's just so old looking. He's got all white hair and he just looks like he's, you know, been through hell and back, which he has been, you know. So
Yeah, because he
Drug
has.
yeah, but all those bands slowly but surely. I mean, Aerosmith's going out for their last tour, pretty much,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's just,
Yeah, and he just moved from up. The drummer just moved from up here down to Bernie.
yeah. He was like right down the.
Yeah,
Right down the I'm not sure if he moved yet, or did he move?
his house is already up for sale, and
Yeah.
because
Yeah, 2.5 million.
built a house in Bernie.
So Derek Stock's drummers is what he's.
You
trying
know
to
why
say.
I found
What?
out about that? My boss at Johnson Controls actually lived down the street from him, and then 7 Miles an Hour, the band that we were in, the drummer that was there before me, Jimmy,
Actually,
he was an electrician and went to the house, and the guys asked him, "You like coffee?"
Yeah, he's
like,
got that rock
yeah.
and roasting.
And so
Yeah.
he gave him his
Handed him all
coffee
this
and stuff.
Had
and
no idea. Who
Jimmy's
it
a
was.
drummer. He had no idea who he was till he got in the truck and looked
Yeah.
up got home, looked up the coffee, and like, oh hell,
You know what's so funny? It's like if you know anything about Georgetown, I've seen him and his wife up at the HEB over in Sun City, that
Mhm.
area over there. Yeah, he's there. Couple 2, 3, 4 times.
Yeah.
And I saw him once at Specs, which I thought was kind of weird because, you know, I thought he was on the wagon. I know he's in there. Must have been buying liquor, I would think. You know.
yeah, could have been buying cigars.
cheese.
Well, it was on New Year's Eve day. Anyways, but
Should have had him come out to our party.
yeah. But where the hell was I going with this story? I don't remember. But yeah, anyway, so he's got, you know, that gourmet coffee,
Yeah.
right? And I'm a coffee drinker, you know, on weekends. I really don't drink it during the week. But I wanted to get a box of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, okay, well, I'll go over to HEB over in, you know, in Sun City. They didn't have it,
Mm.
right? Real nice HEB. Then I go to I call it the ghetto HEB. I went
Yeah.
off at 35,
Yeah,
and they had it.
yeah.
I was like, oh, what the fuck? He ain't gonna sell it over here, you know? Well, they got the
Odd.
little Keurig cups.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm not good with trying to put the grounds in a.
Yeah.
I'm not good like that. Keurig's my way,
Oh yeah.
you know. But the coffee, I mean, coffee was okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not a
Does it
Kinda
taste
sort of
like
coffee.
drumsticks or
I screwed up and got some coffee at HEB one time. It was called Jet Fuel.
Oh.
I knew it was gonna. I was working 12-hour days, and I knew it was gonna be rough. And it's like, I'm gonna buy this stuff. Not again.
Was
I
it
thought
that
I
bad?
was gonna die. That
Really?
shit was so strong.
Sounds
Wow.
awesome.
My chest all day long. I only
How
had
was
one
it?
cup.
How was
Really?
it? Keep doing it. Oh wait.
How much
turn your-
caffeine was
turn
in
your
it?
hand.
No.
How much caffeine per cup? You know.
Oh, I have no idea. That shit kicked my ass though.
Shit, I was drinking this powder stuff as a pre-workout drink, and it was 300 milligrams of caffeine in a scoopful, and a
Oh,
scoop was like
shit.
this fucking big.
Hitting 60 milligrams of standard cup of coffee.
65 or
No,
something
Yeah.
like
no,
that.
no, 60. Coffee's like 80,
80. Okay.
and Red Bull's about 80, 85. You know,
Yeah.
like this right here is probably. Well, my glasses
Light
on, so-
roast have more caffeine than the dark.
Yes, that's true. I
Oh.
like the taste of dark roast better though.
Yeah, but my thing is I doctor it up. I put like the fucking the hazelnut shit in it, make it all make it into a dessert by the time I get done with it. So that's just my thing. I don't like black coffee.
All you need is Irish whiskey and Irish cream.
yeah, Bailey's.
Just a whiskey. It's all right.
Bailey's and
Always a
Jameson.
Vietnamese
50
coffee
50.
mix.
Yeah, I'm not a
Well,
big.
where's the coffee at that point if it's 50-50? Oh.
It's
Oh, I get it now. Hold on. It took me a minute. I'm slow.
I'm slow. I'm slow. You all right? You back up to speed now? Good.
I'm with it.
Dude,
I'm winning.
once he gets on the train, he stays there. But
Then he falls off every now and
sometimes
then.
he's like,
I'm looking at
Oh,
my
shit,
phone
there it is.
or the map or something. Oh shit, I should be over
Yeah.
here.
This is as long as you end up on the one. You know what I'm saying?
what sandwich is
I
this?
get there eventually.
Sandwich
Oh, that
is
was
this.
him. I didn't say that.
Like sandwiches.
Yeah, we were in a different band that broke up, and I were in another band too on Papa Dongle. That it's going to be a cover band with it's me, him.
It's called Papa Dongle.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
No, it's called Stog actually because of
Stog.
something he said at the end of their first show.
7 miles an hour show.
He said, "Sorry, that's all we got." So I turned it into an acronym, and that's what the name of the band
Nice.
is.
Yeah, it was the first time 7 miles an hour ever got on stage was an open mic night at Hanover's, and we had 4 songs written, and that's it.
Drum track too.
Drum tracks off of
Our
an
drummer
iPad
had
because they lost the
quit like
drummer.
a week before, so we had
God.
the iPhone
Yeah.
Yeah.
strapped up to the mic stand, and we'd start each song. But we only had 4 songs. Like we just showed up, and we're wheeling all our equipment in. Everyone's like, "The fuck is going on? Who are these guys?"
Because
We
they all
get-
had half stacks, big thing for
Yeah,
an open mic night.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
We're rocking. We're
Yeah.
playing some rock music, and then we did our 4 songs. And I was like, "Hey, sorry,
Sorry,
that's all we got."
And then the video stops.
And then so later, we decided
4
when
songs.
7 miles an hour
Awesome.
was breaking up, we decided we wanted. It's like we'll just go do a cover band thing.
Yeah.
And then we added Jared Swift from Elixir in, and then Bruce Ford, who plays with Stonecracker and
Okay.
Unloader now, used to play for Day Changer, and I'm playing bass on that since Bruce is in. He's playing drums. So
Okay. Jesus.
Yeah.
They just gave me a mic. I've got to learn how to sing, and like I don't know what to do
don't
with
worry
my
about it. You'll be fine.
hands most of the time.
You'll
It's
be fine.
weird.
Oh, it was so funny the first time he got on stage and sang backup with Stonecracker on their song "I Am Forgotten."
Oh, that was Heart of Texas
yeah,
Rock
a
Fest
year ago.
2016.
He gets up there.
First gig you did that?
It was
Heart
a-
of Texas Rock Fest. You went up there and did that? Oh,
he
my
went up
Lord.
there to sing backups for them
I
first
didn't
time.
know. She started talking about me and then called me up to do the song.
didn't even
like,
hear
I'm,
himself.
I'm watching. I'm like, yeah.
And he's
I
like,
had
"Wait a
no
minute,
idea.
that was my name."
Oh fuck!
And he jumps up there and he's like this, just stiff as a board, going,
I've usually got a guitar or a bass or something to hide behind. Then it was like,
Look like a backup singer.
"Yeah." It was so funny. He was
it's
like,
kind of
started
shaped like a
dancing.
dick, but
he
I
didn't
don't
know
Here we
what
go
to
with the
do.
dick again.
What to
It
do
was
with it?
so good. And now he's learned to dance
It's
when
all
he's up
about the
there. so
dicks with this guy over here.
Yeah.
You know,
when he first came in the band, he goes, "We just don't have enough songs about dicks
we've got a few more in the pipe.
in the pipe."
Dick in the pipe.
Yes,
Pipe dick. There you go.
there's another CD. In here.
It's
Maybe a
another song.
At least, at
Dick
least
in the
a
pipe.
song. Pipe dick. I like that.
Where is this going?
We can do that to the tune of "Breaking the Law."
Oh yeah.
Dick in the pipe. Dick in the pipe. Dick in the pipe. Dick in the pipe.
We used to do that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that would be so
But
funny.
we changed the lyrics. We never got to that part of it.
Dick in the pipe. Hey,
What was
hey,
it?
Halford would probably look good singing that too. He would be really
Oh,
into
yeah,
that.
That would
He'd
a
be
lot of
really into
fun.
dick in the pipe. Or pipe in the dick. I don't know.
Depends on your angle.
Tossing the slaw is what we used to change. it to.
Tossing the schlong.
Tossing the slaw.
The slaw.
Oh,
Tossing the
tossing the slong. tossing the schlong. Yeah, I remember my buddy had a band back in Connecticut. It was called Schlong Daddy. That was it.
That's
And my other
badass.
buddy had a band called Big Richard. Yeah,
Lots of
Schlong
dicks.
Daddy was, they used to play
Dicks,
I think they
dicks,
played
dicks.
Motown covers.
That's
Perfect.
awesome.
Perfect. I mean, what else do
Something
you
like
do at
that.
that point?
I don't
Lay me
remember.
down by the fire. Put my big black thing in you. Oh,
See?
And that's why we brought Rick.
That's why we
knew
bring
at
Rick.
some
Every once in
point, at some
one point, he was going to come alive and just lay fucking pure gold down.
It's a
Oh,
good
let's-
thing we waited this long. For
Okay,
him
it's
to-
10 after. Good.
Yeah.
He's opening up. About 20 minutes left. That's good.
We could go. Hey, we could go longer at 9:30 if we've got anything else. I mean, I usually keep them at 2 hours, but I've done one. We did one that was like 3.5 hours one time.
I bet
Wait.
you was ready to go to bed.
No, we just started. We just got going, and it was fuck. We had a blast, and we were just
Get
talking
into
all sorts of
bullshit,
shit.
talking about weird.
No, we're just talking about whatever. It's just whatever. How we're doing right now. It's just like whatever. You know what I mean? And but like I said, the thing with this is, I like doing it because I sort of was talking. I kind of got into it, but we kind of digressed onto something else. Like I saw you the other night. It was a thing where I talked to you for like 30 seconds or whatever, and you're like super pumped and super excited to come up.
Yeah.
And then you're off to the next thing. But here it's like, you kind of come up, you kind of just hang out, and and it's like catch up with like with White Label Analog with Chris Deidre. I haven't seen him
Yeah.
in years.
Yeah.
So we came up and just fucking shot the shit about old times for 2 hours, and plus got his band out there. But that's the beauty about this,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And there's
Hell
like
yeah.
we don't, and that's what I tell people when they come up. I said I don't censor shit. So
Yeah.
if you come, I don't edit shit. So if you come up here and say, hey, well, before I came up, I banged my wife's sister and she don't know about it. She does now. You know what I mean?
Hope she wasn't watching.
Or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm sorry, this is what it is, and
Yeah.
that's the
perfect.
beauty of
That's
it.
It is.
You get to actually know the people a little bit because we try and say hi to everyone, but again, we're
Yeah.
running around. We got someone to talk to. There's someone else.
It's
Hey,
just like a
let's
wedding
do
day.
shots or whatever it is, and
Yeah, and
you don't really get to know the people until you get a few minutes hanging out. Just
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like
let's
people
talk about food or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, people see the band and they hear the music, but they don't know what's behind it. That's what's cool about this.
yeah.
Yeah, and that was how when we got started, Rob was from a progressive background. That's what he grew up with. It's what he loves. It's progressive. rock.
Right.
I was from country and jazz. Blake was rockabilly and punk, and then Cameron came in. It was metal.
Yeah.
Then Cameron left, and we brought in Rick, who's classic rock. And then Blake left, and brought in Victor, and he's hard. He's metal. Dark metal. Kind of stuff.
There's
And-
a lot of that popping up too. The dark metal stuff
Yeah,
is,
and
It's coming back.
And it's
coming
weird
back.
because, and that's why I think that's what gives us our sound. It's because there's so many different genres folding
Yeah, yeah.
together in this one melting pot of shit that we have.
yeah.
That and we're just having fun. Like there's no cat herder. None of
there's
us are
nobody
the
in
lead.
charge.
I'm not the lead. I'm not
Yeah.
I don't run shit. I might be in front of the drum set singing,
Yeah.
making noise on a guitar, but we just have fun. We're all doing it for
That's
fun.
what it's all about. If you're not having fun, don't do it.
Right.
Anybody
Yeah.
wants to bring an idea to the table? I wrote a set of the first song you got there for, "Go Away."
Yeah.
You probably heard right when you first got there,
Right.
Saturday
Train
night.
wreck.
It wasn't great. It sounds good though on video,
Does it?
Yeah.
Nice.
and it was
First
first
time I got off stage.
I was bummed because one of the main reasons we went was to see you guys because you guys were coming up, and I
Yeah.
said, man, I'd like to go check them out before they come up, and I would kind of
Yeah,
at least see what's going on.
and it was funny because "Go Away," I wrote the first verse and the chorus. I'm like, well, and then so we brought it in, and we were kind of getting some music to go with it, and then Victor sends out a text, goes, "So you don't want me to write lyrics? This is kind of dark shit I write," and I'm like,
That's great.
Oh,
well, that's the
awesome.
second verse for "Go Away,"
Yeah.
But
and it's like,
then I had been working on a rhythm for a couple of months, just kind of noodling around. It was like, wait, hold on, that fits, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And boom, we have a song. Like all of a sudden, it's oh shit, there's another one.
yeah,
It's fun.
there's no rules, there's no one
Yeah.
in charge.
Okay, the time has come. We need to
go.
put his ass on for a couple minutes.
Turn McCoy on. Listen to
right.
this. He actually makes noise.
Listen to this shit.
This will be a good time for me to go pee.
There you go. Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
He had more fans at the show than we did.
I think he got more pictures.
What the hell? Moving his hips? Looks like Forrest Gump, doesn't he? Moving his hips. Like, remember that scene
Yeah.
with Elvis?
He looks like Forrest Gump and he's dressed like Elvis.
It's like the top half doesn't move. It's just the bottom half.
Yeah. And his head kind of wiggles.
We got to mic him. That's the more. That was like probably one of the first things I saw when I walked in. I saw
Yeah.
it was like right on the right side of the stage.
Yeah, and the thing is I think I'll put it in all of our pictures in the bottom corner now
You should.
because people will go, I don't remember the name of that band. Oh, there it is with the little skeleton dude.
No, you should make like a little stamp, like a
Yeah.
little round stamp with his picture in the middle of it.
Yeah.
With your name.
To go into the, yeah.
That's it. What a letdown.
Victor had to keep reaching down and starting him back up on Saturday night.
Like I told you, I thought it was like sound activated.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's fucking funny. Jesus Christ.
Ain't it though? The first time we used it, and it's like, I think we're going to keep using it. I think
We-
that's our mascot.
I've done almost 60 episodes of this so far, and that's the first time someone brought a prop up here. And when I saw it, and I'm like going, yeah, I was talking to Nola, and I said, man, have him bring it up. Just fucking have him bring it up.
He was so popular. It's like,
Why
all right.
not?
if they don't know our music, they know our little guy.
That's fucking awesome, though. Let's play a cover of this tune.
Oh, that'd be funny. Rock it out, make it
I
sound
wonder-
like hard rock.
I wonder if you could like change the song in them. If that's it.
I don't know. I'm gonna research it. I'm gonna dig him cut him open and find out.
Cut him open.
Don't mess it up.
I won't mess it up,
That's why
but
you can leave him alone. He's fine.
I'm gonna open him up. I'm gonna open him up and see if I can change the song.
All right.
You know you like
You never know what you're gonna find if you open them up. It turns him on again.
Oh, my
He's a
bad.
soul man.
Listen to those hips.
And listen to those hips. His hips talk.
They don't lie.
It's probably where the speaker's at.
Speaker's in his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, get your finger out of there,
We
Rick.
got an ass speaker.
Fingers.
Listen, there's another band name, Ass Speaker.
That'd be
Yeah.
a great band name.
Ass Speaker.
Everyone turns around the whole show.
What's his
That's
name?
probably the better look. McCoy.
McCoy and the Ass Speakers.
Oh, there's a side project.
There's
Let's
a side
do it.
project.
And we do songs like that.
I'm going to copyright
yeah.
all
Those
when you-
songs.
When you
Hell
guys
yeah,
leave,
let's do it.
when you guys leave, I'm going to copyright all these names so you can't use them. You're not getting any of these names. Okay, he's done.
He's done.
He
Don't do
did
it
his-
again.
Don't do it again. He's maybe for the outro we'll do him.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Calm down, McCoy.
Calm down, McCoy. You didn't really need maybe put him in another little Michael Jackson suit or some shit.
Well,
we're
we've been
thinking about putting
discussing
a
trying to
dongle
put a dongle
shirt
shirt,
on
on him.
That'll work. At least put a sticker on him
Yeah.
on the right side. There you go.
Put it on the knees like patches.
There you go.
All right, done. Yeah,
That'll work.
we can use a couple stickers there.
Get
Why
a
not?
couple stickers there. Put run on his dick,
I was going to say, put it on his crotch. Dongle.
or just get a
Make it
penis sticker.
3D.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
man,
we know some people that have 3D printers.
Oh,
you
McCoy.
guys do like a McCoy dick.
I know Shadow probably isn't watching, but he's got a 3D printer. I could ask him to do
You
our
could do
logo
like-
3D.
Sort of like they did in Boogie Nights at the end, where the guy had his the prosthetic.
You push the button, it
we
pumps
kinda
up.
have to at this point, right?
You push the button that makes him dance,
Oh,
and
and
it
it
goes,
just kind
Got a
of
pump in his dick.
no, it just goes.
just kind of waves around while he's shaking them
Oh
hips.
God.
Now this is what practice
When
is
this
normally
happens,
like.
remember
Oh, I know.
this
Hey,
is your fault.
I can see Dave Pruitt listening to this. What the hell are these guys
Oh,
talking
these
about?
sons
He goes, I got a real show. What's up with these guys over there?
It's like we wanted to be on Dave, but this fucked that up.
Dave's like, I got a real show. Fuck that Cobra Cast. They got a bunch of dicks
Dongles.
on there.
Yes.
You got a bunch of dongles on there. He goes,
Oh, man.
Dave was like, Dave's probably thinking, he goes, yeah, I was considering going on there, but no, I can't see us going on there.
After the dongle episode.
After the dongle episode, it's
over.
all fucking downhill
Sorry,
from
man.
here.
They've had everybody here now.
We've had
Oh, now it's just
all the
ruined.
all the bands that were like scheduled to come up are like, they were gonna pass now.
It's kind of like it's tainted or something now. It's
Maybe I should take a break.
Paint. What?
Take a break for a couple of years and come back.
Yeah.
Maybe you should change the name at this point. Like, 'cause Cobra,
Dongle.
Dongle.
We'll call it
you
the
know.
Cobra Dongle Cast.
Danger Noodle, and it's going to kind of look like a cobra on the front of our fucking CD. It is. I mean, that's what Danger Noodle was. It was a cobra.
Oh, was
A
it?
white
It
cobra.
was a snake with a top hat and a
You
monocle.
know how of course you don't know how I got the name, but what,
Yeah, so I was about to
yeah,
ask.
everybody kind of asks that every once in a while. There was when I worked at Dell, there was this guy. His name was Rick, and he was Hispanic. He spoke broken English,
Mm-hmm.
and every time he would call me like across the building, he'd go like this, and I go, what the fuck? That's the Cobra. So,
Perfect.
That's awesome.
so anyways, he started calling me the White Cobra or Caucasian Cobra or whatever. That's what my nickname at Dell was. And then so anyways, it kind of spread out. So everybody kind of calls me the Cobra
Mm-hmm.
or whatever every now and then. I'll say, so all my good friends call me Cobra. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's just a joke nickname.
yeah.
So when we were getting it together, we were trying to think of names. Me and my girlfriend were trying to think of names. What are we going to call this thing,
Yeah.
Because why don't you call it Cobra Cast? That'd be kind of cool. So
it is.
So, anyways, I looked it up, and there was another Cobra Cast on YouTube. They did like 3 or 4 episodes, like a couple, 2-3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Fuck them, I'm taking it." You
Well,
know?
we named our band Dongle. I didn't look to see if there was another band named Dongle. We would put our
Yeah.
stuff out there.
And there is.
Yes,
Apparently.
and they're kind of
Fuck them.
they're kind of a more of a poppy rock kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and so you'll sit there and you'll pull Dongle up on
Is it Pandora
Pandora
what
or
is
something
it?
like
I
that.
think it's Pandora that you can
Yeah.
pull Dongle up on. Like you play.
Well, you can do it on
Dongle,
iHeart too
or
now.
is it iHeart? And
But then you're
the
getting
next song is like Miley Cyrus or something.
yes,
no.
because they're pop, and it's like the next CD we come out with. That's another reason I kind of want to redo the first one.
Yeah.
Because
gotta
we're going to
fix that
come
shit.
out, it's going to be Dongle ATX because I don't want to be, they
There's
were a
lot
good
of bands
band.
doing that.
They were a good
You
band.
kind of got to.
And,
Yeah,
but
I mean-
now when you open us up on Spotify, their CD cover comes up with our music.
Well, it's like Broken Teeth, same thing.
Yeah.
There's a band, I think, Metal Dave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glessner. He was telling me because I was putting up links or something. Oh, it was when their new album came out.
Yeah.
So I put the link up to Best Buy, and he goes, "Well, don't put that up there because there's another band called Broken Teeth."
Yeah, there's
that's like,
4 of them.
Yeah, so it might confuse people. So I took it down and whatever.
I didn't know which one to hit when I was tagging them in my stuff. 'cause
Yeah,
I
so
didn't ask.
Yeah,
So I tagged the one with the 18,000 followers because it had more than anybody else. So
Seems legit.
it gets the name out to more people.
there you
So,
go. Yeah, so so I was like, I didn't, I thought they would have their own thing because I when I bought the CD, I bought it on Best Buy.
Mhm.
So I just put that link up there. But
That'd be
Dave was
cool.
like, you might want to rethink that because of whatever, because of the other Broken Teeth.
Yeah.
And the other Broken Teeth had albums on Best Buy too. So
That'd be cool to have our albums on Best Buy.
you could probably
You
do it.
own
Yeah. We're on,
Get on that.
you can pretty much download our stuff anywhere.
And that's the weird thing
I
with
don't
this
know why
too.
you'd want to, but you can. It's there.
That's the weird thing with this podcast too, is because the company that I go through, Libsyn,
Mm-hmm.
they distribute it to all these different sites. So I'll talk to people. I saw somebody in Hanover's, not this last time, but the time before,
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh yeah, I listen to the podcast, like pretty much every episode, but I get it off of like Podcast Monkey or some kind of weird thing,
Yeah.
And I'm like going, I never even heard of that. So I went and looked it up, and because the main 3 are the Google Play Music, iTunes, of course, and then what was the other one?
Prime.
YouTube. That's it for the videos. No, it's Google Play Music, iTunes, and Stitcher Radio.
Oh, yes.
Those are the main. Those are the main 3. That's what ones I always push.
Yeah.
But it's all over the freaking place.
That's
know?
cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. I just don't know. It's funny because I just don't know where it
Yeah.
goes.
People are like, "Hey, I heard your shit," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Who? Why? Stop."
Yeah.
It's weird.
And it's cool. It's kind of weird when you first people are like, "Oh yeah, I've heard your music." Where? And why? But it's cool
Who
to
was
have people that
torturing
like
you?
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like were you
I'm I'm getting like what Dave Pruitt's been getting for the past 30 years. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Kind of a thing now.
Were you in a concentration camp? Is that what they did for punishment? Played our music?
They played midday hand job over and over again until you just sang every word. Like,
Isn't
why?
Isn't that what they did before when they had like in Iraq or they played Metallica at like
Yep.
3 o'clock in the morning or some shit?
Yep, they couldn't sleep, so none of the opposing forces could sleep.
They
The
played
devil's
Panama
music.
to the guy in Panama whenever they got rid of
In
him in
Panama?
the
Uh-huh.
80s, 89, 90.
Oh yeah,
Noriega.
yeah.
They
That'd be
played
awesome.
Metallica
They played Panama.
Panama, the song Panama.
Yeah, to the guy running Panama.
from Van Halen.
Yeah.
I worked with a guy that was he was in prison for a long time, but he
Where's
was an
this story
electrician.
going? Should we stop this? Like,
He was
this
an
could get weird, right?
Fuck it.
He was an electrician, and he was a trustee as an electrician. Noriega was one of his helpers, and Noriega walked around the place. You will call me general, or shit like that. And he's like,
No,
"No, I'm not."
Need
And it's
water or
like,
anything?
Nah, I'm
You
good.
good?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Got Gator in there too. Gatorade. All flavors.
I can't
Like
do
Willy Wonka's
most of
chocolate
them.
factory over here. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that was it. He said, "You'll call me general." And the guy's like, "No, I'm not."
That was it?
This
All
is-
right.
Most of Derek's
Went
stories kind of
nowhere.
end like that.
That's
It's
kinda-
really kind of
man, that's kinda weird.
anticlimactic and just kind of
Yeah.
like, oh,
That's
we're
kind of
done?
weird because he probably, should have been shot or killed because a lot of those guys, like the guy from fucking North Korea,
Yeah,
you know. You say hello to him the wrong way, he fucking kills your whole family. So
yeah.
I don't. That's one thing I'm not good on, about on this thing is talking politics.
Nah.
I'm not a political person.
Me either. It's like, and I know the
It shouldn't be a part of any music or like really should any
Yeah, but
media
there's-
personality have any say in your beliefs and all that shit.
especially being in Texas, it's
Hard not to.
Yeah, it's
or
a
being
lot
anywhere.
It's
of-
hard line here. I mean, it's like you can't. You got a
Most
stigma
people
one way
are
or the
one
other.
way or the other.
There's nobody. There's
I'm-
not a whole lot of people in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
I really am. I'm not, but I'm more. I'll tell you honestly, I don't like Trump. I just don't like him.
My thing is
I'll
that-
leave it at that.
It
Yeah.
my deal is it depends on which issue it is, which side
Yeah.
I'm on,
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the way I am.
and
I just think right
I don't
now
like
it's a
any of 'em,
fucking
but-
joke. The whole thing's a joke.
it is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I really think it's going to come crashing down here in the next couple of months.
You seen the movie Idiocracy?
Yes.
We're there.
We're
Yeah.
getting there. Come on, as soon as AT&T and Taco Bell merge, like we're there. They'll do the French fry vending machines. It'll be great.
And Dwayne Elizondo, Mountain Dew, Herbert Camacho is definitely the president.
Look, he even knows the whole
He's
name.
definitely
And
the
what was
president.
the Demolition
Not
Man?
sure. Oh.
We'll end up where Taco
Yeah.
Bell's the only
Yeah.
restaurant that wins the franchise wars.
Yeah.
Franchise awards. I had
Uh,
I actually had a friend of mine. I wouldn't even call him a friend. I'll call him a coworker.
yeah.
That he left our place and he owns the Double Dave's that just opened in Georgetown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he owns a Double Dave's. So if you like your pizza rolls,
Man, they got to say they got some damn good pizza rolls.
did they really? I've
Yeah.
eaten
They
there
are
once, but
pretty
it was
good.
like fucking 15 years ago. you
Yeah.
know?
Their pizza rolls, I think, is one of the best things they have.
I'm gonna have to go check
a
it
lot
out.
Of their specialty pizzas are pretty badass too.
Yeah.
They
You
have
know the
some
pay-
really
you know-
good shit.
You know the pizzas that I like in town is Papa Murphy's.
Oh yeah.
You get
the take
those?
and bake stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, those
they-
are fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You heard about what happened up here though, right?
Hmm.
The kid dropped his ball sack into it. You hear about this story?
No.
You didn't hear that story?
No.
This is a fucking great story. This is about, I'm gonna say about a year and a half ago. It was my hair's all fucked up. Jesus.
A little late now to be
Yeah,
worrying
I'm
too
look- I'm
much
look-
about
Hey.
it.
You don't have to worry too much about yours when you got that over there. They're looking
I'm
at that.
I'm looking at the YouTube feed going, look at my fucking hair. I just got it cut and it's all jacked up. It's all that product I put in it. I gotta look
Yeah.
good, Gotta
All
look
the
I gotta look good for the, for the
For the dongle.
for the dongle, the
For the
dongle
tens
guys.
and tens of fans.
The donglers.
Tens? We got 10?
Tens. The tens and tens of fans.
Yep.
Anyways, it was around closing time,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy.
I think I know where this story's going, right?
So
It's
it was
slurry,
around
isn't it?
closing time. This guy called on the phone, ordered a pizza to go. The dude walked in, and I guess the guy making the pizza, the kid, he was like 17, 18
Mhm.
in high school, was pissed because he wanted to close up shop and go home or go
He'd
wherever he
already
was
cleaned
going.
up his station and
Exactly.
put his shit
So
away.
when the dude walked in to get his pizza, he was teabagging the fucking pizza. He actually was rubbing his nutsack in the pizza. So
Waiting.
wait.
Yeah.
So, anyways, dude fucking called the cops, and they arrested him. They arrested the kid for like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to call it, indecent exposure and tampering with food or whatever. I
Yeah.
don't know what the charge was called, but yeah, he was. I think fucking got like I don't know if he was like just a little over a minor, but I think he got like a hand slap in the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they charged him with some other shit. But yeah, so that was
Wow.
the whole joke. Going, hey, you know,
Don't order food near closing time
yeah,
anywhere.
they get the fucking ball sack
Nope.
marinara, you know, whatever.
That movie Waiting, there was a lot of
I
truth in
worked
that.
for restaurants for many years. You
Yep.
never order something 10 minutes before
But
closing.
you know the fucked up thing about it though was you thought that place would go under because of that.
Hell no.
So I
Made
wa-
it
that
bigger.
place was
So
packed
I
the next
walk-
day.
I walked in. Everybody at work was like, "Oh, I'm like, fuck that place. I'm not gonna go over there." I said, "Man, it's one fucking isolated incident. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?" So I go over there about maybe 3 weeks later.
Everything was still tangy.
No, it was like 2 weeks. Let's say 2 weeks, right?
Tainted.
And that place was fucking packed.
Yeah.
And I heard people, and I felt bad for the owner because the owner like was working the shit out of the place to try to just try to recoup some.
Yeah.
He thought it was gonna go south. So
And then he's got to hire more people.
no, there's all people that go down. You know, hey, we heard about what happened. We know it was isolated incident.
You
and
got the ball sack guy here.
we're gonna keep we're gonna keep supporting you and whatever. But the place is it was incredible.
Yeah.
So
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
yeah, but it was nationwide.
Yeah.
It was nationwide. No, the story went nationwide.
Yeah.
I had people in Connecticut call me, hey, you know where that
you been
place
getting
is?
pizza over here?
I said, you know where Georgetown, Texas is? I'm like, yeah, that's the fucking place that I go to get pizza. That's the fucking place. I mean, it's not like one of the franchises. That's the joint that I go to.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, just like, what the fuck, you know? But man, all kids tamper with the food. You know what I mean?
That's
know I
that
did.
movie Waiting
That's why I don't.
is
order
there's a lot
baked
of truth
or
in that.
Fucking
Reorder. Don't tell them it's wrong. You get spit.
That's
food.
one thing,
Don't
too. It's
order
like when
late, spit food.
When I'm blessed because my girlfriend's a great fucking cook. So when I go out to eat, it's like it's a letdown. Even like the nice restaurants, it's a letdown.
Yeah.
You know, but if I go out and something's wrong, I don't say shit to
That's right.
nobody.
No,
I
you
fucking eat
don't.
it. I don't
That's
care.
right.
Like I went to watch the fights one night at this place. It rhymes with Wam shells. Okay.
Yeah.
And I got a plate of nachos, right? Nachos came out. The fucking cheese on top was frozen. You could see crystals on it. It was fucking just frozen. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I didn't say shit.
Hate it.
I fucking
Gnawed on that
I s-
frozen cheese.
I scraped the cheese aside and I ate it because Lord knows what happens
Oh.
in the back.
No.
Yeah.
I had a friend that worked over at what the hell was it? Fridays.
Yeah.
And he was telling me the fucking stories about like, people sending shit back.
Oh.
Dropping steaks in the dishwasher and
Yeah.
a dishwater and then put them on the ground and
And
stepping
those
on
are,
them. And
those are the nice ones. That's if you were polite when
That's if
you
you
sent
were
your
polite,
food
you know.
back.
don't
don't be
send
a
shit
dick.
back.
Hell no.
Yeah. So you guys you got anything to plug? You got all right. Let's do some plugs first. Plug some shit. The floor is yours.
Show June 10th. That's a really big thing. We want you out for the cancer research benefit with Splitting Media.
Get everyone out there for that.
The Hanover's August 18th is going to be. It's going to be a lot of fun bringing that band in from Dallas and a couple other locals.
Why don't we try to get you guys back up for that before that
Okay.
show?
Hell yeah.
cool.
Let's do
All
it.
We'll
right.
bring. Well, they're going to be probably coming in for just that show.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I wanted them to go on at 9, but they can't make it here by 9 because they're coming from Dallas.
And that's
on
in
a Friday.
August, right?
It's on a Friday, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to Los Angeles, California for a week in July. I got to go visit some of my comedian buddies. So,
Fun.
oh yeah, so it'd be
Nice.
prete cool. Yeah. So, but
You a
I'll be-
comedian too, I guess?
no. Well, am I funny? Do I amuse you?
You kind of have that comedian look.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Dude. I get all sorts of. You trying to say I'm funny looking? Is that what
The
you're trying to say?
comedian
Yeah.
look.
The fuck is that?
Calm
I just got dissed on. I didn't even know I got
Amuse
dissed
you?
on. Yeah, people. Everywhere I go, I get Freddie Prinze Jr. all the time. That's my thing. Hey, you look like Freddie Prinze Jr. I said, I wish I had his fucking money. Never mind, you're looking like him.
Shit, just 10% of it.
Just give me one of them months paycheck.
Just
Something.
give me something. I mean, but I get that all the
Um,
time.
I'd like to do a plug for a different band.
You
though.
can plug anything you want. The floor is yours.
Stonecracker.
Oh, fuck them.
June
fuck
16th.
Stonecracker.
L.A. Guns at Texas Miss.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a badass show
It's
with
gonna be a
them
great
and
show.
333.
333. Who else is playing?
Litzbaum is on there. I think.
Litzbaum.
Litzbaum's
Yeah.
on there.
That's going to be a fun show. Show up. That's going to be.
That's gonna be a good one, yeah.
Awesome.
I
We'll
was
be there unless that makes you not want to go, and then we won't be there.
Yeah.
I was supposed
Whatever.
to. I was talking to Jim about doing a live podcast from there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Problem is, it's just the Wi-Fi
Loud.
issue, the Wi-Fi and the hotspot issue. To run all this, you need a good signal,
You
and
Got a hell of a signal.
yeah. So I'm running 200 megs up here. You know,
Yeah.
running some good juice. And over down where Jim's at, I guess he bumped up the Wi-Fi, but it's still. When we did the benefit for Ryan Holgerson over there,
Mm-hmm.
they tried to play a video on YouTube or something
Yeah.
off of his
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
and it wasn't work. I had to bump up on my hotspot just to run it, and it was very weak. It just barely played.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do it. It's not going to be able to happen. So I got to keep it to up here right
So
now.
what you do is you just go down there, you record the podcast, and then release it.
I could probably and maybe do that. We'll have to see. But the HD video just takes up a lot of room, man. It's just because I want to my main goal probably for next year
Mm-hmm.
is to run everything in 4K.
Oh, that's cool.
Everything's gonna be fucking 4K. So
Maybe you should do it in 3D and then have dongle back. Dongle in 3D.
we
You might be able to
we'll
sell
wear the
more
gla-
tickets.
we'll wear the
Everybody be like
glasses.
thinking it's porn or
So,
something.
Hey, the first podcast you have to wear fucking 3D glasses. So you sit in front of your TV with a fucking
Remember the old ones? The ones
Oh
that
my
one blue,
eye.
one red.
yeah. That's
We
what I'm
all be
talking
wearing
about.
those, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we all wear that. That's why it's 3D.
I remember, you
Yeah.
We're looking.
We're
at
wearing
3D.
it. It's 3D to us. I don't give a shit what y'all see.
I remember back in the day, probably in the mid '80s,
Yeah.
they had they would have 3D movies on like network TV. You have
Yeah.
to go to like 7-Eleven to get the glasses.
Yeah,
for
you
Yeah.
had to buy a Slurpee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
they
it,
were-
was,
is that what
it was like the handle of the cup or something.
Yeah.
You had to
Yeah.
tear it off or
And
something.
I remember people going in there. It's like, hey, the movie's on in a half hour. We gotta get our glasses. I mean, they're like, it was like crazy.
Yeah.
It's like they were like giving away fucking free Guns N' Roses tickets or some shit. You know, it was fucking nuts.
well,
That'd be
you
nice.
will have a chance of winning the LA Guns tickets at the June 10th benefit too.
There is a raffle for those.
Yep.
We'll be having food.
Yeah,
What kind of food are you gonna have?
mostly hot dogs.
Wieners.
Back to the
Well,
back to the dicks again.
Now, this
there-
is not endorsed by Dana or ESM,
Uh-oh.
but he had an idea.
Okay, I got a better idea than that.
dongle meat missiles.
I,
That's what we're gonna serve
I got a better idea.
in buns if
What's
you want
that?
it.
This is what you do your shows. You set up you set up like a little thing on the side of the stage, right? You can't do barbecue inside. You could probably boil, right? But fucking
Crock pot. Throw some
there
wieners
you
in
go.
it.
Fucking hot dogs like dongles, like just call them dongles in a bun, right?
Dongle meat missiles.
Dongle meat muscle,
Meat
Well,
muscles.
that'll
meat
work too.
muscles.
Meat muscles.
That'll be if we serve brisket.
You know what? You guys are gonna go home and you're gonna listen to this tomorrow. And go, what the fuck did we waste our
Oh,
time for with this
Jesus.
shit?
Maybe Derek and I
Dongle
shouldn't have
meat
been there. Just
muscles.
let Rick do it.
I think that would be a good idea. You could just dongle meat missiles.
We were going to put
in a
cases of
bun.
tuna at the front of the stage, but that's a better idea.
You could you could actually get one of the girlfriends or the wives to sell them on the side of the stage. White.
Oh wait, no, not like that. No, no. Wait,
Hey, what about our media manager? Maybe she would do that.
Yeah. Speaking
Nola
hey,
would
speaking
totally
of-
take a dongle meat missile.
Speaking of, if anybody wants to know more about dongle, where do they go?
Dongleband.com, Reverb Nation, Facebook, Twitter.
It's all linked
It's
somehow.
all linked.
through
It's all linked
You can
together?
find most of it through Facebook. Yeah.
So you're gonna like eventually change the band to Dongle ATX.
Yes. We were not going to change any of the names on anything else, just how it is on
media-wise, maybe.
for the music downloads.
There's a lot of bands doing that now.
Yeah, because it's hard to find an original band name.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with the technology's come so far as anyone can put a CD out in their own room,
Right,
whatever.
yeah.
So there's so many more people playing that all the names are being taken. So you
Oh,
got to
yeah,
kind of
totally.
add something to
You
it.
got enough of a setup here to do it. I mean, honestly,
I'm the king, baby.
Oh yeah.
I can't what? I have no idea.
hey, that's it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Cobra Cast logo and put a crown on it.
Just
Hey,
a tip.
you'll cover the Cobra Cast like name on top.
No, it'll
though.
be behind it.
That'll work too.
Oh, the
I
Cobra
like- I
Cast
like
is over
that.
the top. He's the king.
He's the king of whatever. We have no idea. We're gonna probably
I
figure
had a
that out.
monocle too, just because.
You and the monocle on a fucking snake. What the hell?
No, Danger Noodle.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be the name of the
Danger
CD
Noodle.
of Dongle's next CD is going to be Danger Noodle.
I like that.
But
I wanted sausage fingers, but they wouldn't let me have that one.
Nah, that's not original enough though.
I know, but it's
And-
still funny.
and
You put like a
There's-
dwarf,
where
you put
there's
a
gonna
dwarf's
be-
hand on the go.
there's going to be special kind of like a Where's Waldo thing.
Okay,
But we'll let you know about it when we come back.
that'll be the next episode.
Mm.
So we're gonna talk like
Surprises.
August.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
Come back. I'll book
Come
it
back
on.
before the show. Before the show, we play with Gun Hill. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Aha.
let's
there
do
we
it.
go. Beautiful.
Awesome.
Hopefully, we'll have something recorded by then.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys got any shout outs? You want to shout out to anybody?
Well, my son Matt
Hit him with the
was
hind.
was watching. Maybe he still is. My oldest son Matt, he was watching.
To anyone that's watching, what the hell's wrong with you? Why are you watching Dongle? Like, I
There-
don't know why you like.
You know what?
us.
This is probably
it's
the
ridiculous.
the most watched episode ever.
They're watching this for Bobby.
I highly doubt that. They see me all the
it's for
time.
McCoy.
Damn it,
It's
Bobby.
it's probably for McCoy.
That's what it is.
They're just
Yeah.
gonna fast forward to McCoy when he's
Yeah.
doing his
Okay,
thing.
Like, hold on, he's dancing again. Stop it. Pause it right there. There he goes.
yeah, I like. I feel like such an ass. I'm gonna go ahead and say it live
Say it.
about.
What?
So I had to ask my wife today. I said, I don't understand why she named it McCoy. I'm a huge Star Trek fan, and did not even think about Bones.
Like a Bones, yeah.
I didn't get it. I guess I'd had too much to drink by the time she told me the name last night.
Yeah, you call him Bones. It's like, it's
Yeah.
not too original.
No, that's more. That's too much like the rest of the band.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, McCoy's good.
Yeah,
I think
Nola
it
came up with
works.
that name.
He needs
That's
some
cool.
shoes though. Yeah, put some shoes on him. Poor little guy, walking around with no shoes.
He's too cool for shoes.
Is that what it is?
Well,
Put
plus
some-
there's
put some
holes in his feet that you put this
Put
stand
some
on.
chucks
so
on
like,
him or something.
Put some chucks on him. Maybe I'll call Christine and get some from her.
Get some little
we'll make a
chucks.
skateboard or something for him too. That'd be awesome. Let's put an SG in his hands. Why not?
Hey,
long as you don't break the tuning peg.
Here's a better idea. You have one of the girls dress up as him selling the hot dogs on the side of the stage.
We might actually be able to make that one.
We
happen.
might be able to make that happen.
I think so.
Yep, right there.
Our media managers would do that too.
Yeah, I'm sure Dana would.
Someone
Shit.
will sling some meat missiles.
Ask Dana to sell hot dogs dressed up as a skeleton for us. I don't think that's going to happen.
Why not?
I'd dress up as Dana to
Hey, you
sling meat
got- hey,
missiles
you-
if she does.
Have you seen that video?
What's that?
Oh yeah, no.
Dongle is Stonecracker 2.0 at Hanover's. Look it up on YouTube.
I think I
Him dressed as Dana.
Yeah.
Jesus
It was-
Christ Almighty.
It was
We
my
dressed as
idea.
Stonecracker.
It was,
It was
ridiculous.
awesome.
Mine was lame.
Yes, it was. So
I
was
can't
mine,
wait
though.
I can't wait to see the Halloween show, which I'm not going to miss because there's going to be something going on with a Halloween show with you guys.
Yeah, that's going to be
Usually
fun.
is.
Oh, I'm afraid to ask. It might be the last show. You probably get arrested or something. So.
We had an idea.
Bill
We
Bossa
changed
show.
it. We were going to have a better idea this year than we had last year.
What was the idea last year?
We went dressed as
Well,
Stonecracker.
Last year we were Stonecracker, so I brought this idea up. We covered a song of theirs that everyone liked, and I was like, "Hey, let's dress like Stonecracker." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I kind of do the front man thing in the band, and well, the front man of Stonecracker is a red-haired
It's a
female,
chick.
And she
So-
plays an SG too, so it fit.
So I show up to the show in like a suit and button-up shirt and everything, looking all nice.
Because it was the
and
black and
then
orange ball. You dressed up kind of, and I came dressed up.
Right before the show, we let Scotty, MC Space Cushion, like he's big in the scene. We let him know kind of what was going on, and I went in the bathroom and changed. So I come out of the bathroom in a skirt and a red wig.
Fucking rocking
and,
it too.
Oh, I
Get a
did.
couple phone numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a few drinks bought for
Were
me.
you-
It
were
was awesome.
Were you clean shaven?
And I stayed
No.
that way the rest
Oh,
of the night.
shit, what a mess.
No, I left it all scruffy, but
Oh,
it was
good Lord.
great. But it was so comfortable. It was like the most comfortable I had ever been off stage.
With the
Like,
fishnets.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
With the
fishnets and
fishnets.
everything. Everyone's like, "Why are you still in that?" I was like, "My balls aren't sweating."
He's doing a Caitlyn Jenner over here.
It was fun.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be cutting his nutsack off. And
Why do you think he's growing his hair out?
Don't tell everyone the secret. That's Halloween.
is
Oh,
that
wait.
natural or what?
It is
Wow.
completely ridiculously right.
Yeah, that's with no product. That's out of the shower. It
Good
dries
God
like that.
almighty.
That's just that's where it's at. I haven't grown it out in a long
I
time.
think he ought to dress up as Rick James.
Rick James. Rick James.
Look at that hair.
Yeah, have you ever like that? Gotta
I-
braid it.
I
You
don't
should
know.
fucking braid it.
You know, get a little bit longer, and hell yeah, I'm down.
Fucking
Why
braid
not?
it. Just braid it all.
some
Put those little
beads in
fucking
that
beads
shit,
in it. and
fucking-
shit.
And then I'll swing my hair around while I'm
You
playing
remember-
and hit
And it'll
myself in
click.
the eye.
Do you
It'll be
remember? Hey, do
great.
you remember Tommy Lee when he did his little hip hop phase? He had those fucking braids. Remember that shit?
Idiot.
Oh,
Tell us how
man.
you really feel, Rick.
He's a
Oh,
moron.
oh,
He was then.
I don't know. I don't know him. So, but yeah, he had that little
Acted like
do
one.
going on. Well, you got to realize, that guy. To make a very long story short, I mean, he's been famous since he's been 17 years old. I mean, he's
Yeah.
never. And I know people that know him and toured, worked on tours with him.
Right.
He's like a big kid.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking big kid.
He's
and
the
I mean,
most famous member of Motley Crue.
yeah. You know what I mean? It's like he's a
Dual
big kid that
meaning.
never grew.
Nice.
He's like sort of like Michael Jackson without the the little boys,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
You never know. The little wieners. That's what
Right.
Anyways.
He was
Well,
the
that-
first
now
album I
it,
bought.
now it kind of what? How
Oh
do you
no,
do
go
it?
ahead. I'm sorry. Maybe
No
I didn't mean
idea.
to.
It was the first
interrupt.
album I bought was Shout the Devil. an
Wow.
LP.
I'm trying to remember if I told you my first album, you'd laugh.
I had a bunch of kids stuff because my brother had all the
Yeah.
albums, so that's what I
Trying to
did
think.
The first-
everything.
The first album I ever bought as a kid with my own money
Right.
was Rod Stewart's "Blondes Have More Fun." With that, do you think I'm sexy on it? I was like fucking 10, 11. So that was my first album that I ever
My
bought.
first one's probably a country compilation of some sort.
Man, I grew up
Go
in
ahead,
a
just tell
musician's
Madonna.
household.
Like a
but
Madonna,
so
probably.
the first CD that I ever got was Winger, and I got it autographed by the band members
Yep.
at Tower Records. It was like the biggest thing to me at the time, but
Still got that CD?
I do.
he
it's-
plays it every day.
That's cool.
She's only 17.
I'll tell you what, though, man.
Wait,
The
what?
thing about Winger is they're fucking
Chicks dig
four.
it.
No, but they're four amazing fucking musicians.
yeah.
They are.
People
Yeah.
don't give them any kind of credit,
just
but
hit
they're
it at the wrong
fucking
time.
amazing
Yeah.
musicians.
It was lack of music is what the early 90s started. You
Yeah.
know, just minimal music. Now look at today, you just push a button, there's hardly any
Yeah.
music. I mean, Adam Levine, insane musician. And Maroon 5, is that even really music? It's just
yeah.
whatever.
Damn.
He said he even
Uh-oh.
says you
It's about
play,
it's about to get real up in
play
here,
less
people.
to your
Oh,
left.
now it's a party.
All right,
On
man.
that note,
On that note, no, we're about
I am gonna- I
we're
do
about
have-
2:15 in.
yeah, I mean I have school age kids at home.
You do?
work tomorrow,
Oh, they're probably getting
yeah.
crazy over there.
Yeah.
Probably fucking raiding the liquor cabinet,
Right.
getting all liquored up.
Shout
You
out.
got anything?
Shout out. What do you mean?
The fuck?
Anybody you want to say hi
You
to?
know, shout out to the
or
ladies or what?
Keep your
man,
pants on.
Keep your pants on. You can't have that.
well, I'm the tip of the dongle, so how else do I do it? I mean, hey,
The
to
band's
an-
called Dongle, not Baby Dongle.
to anyone that's put our shit in your ear hole, I'm sorry, but thank you.
Yes.
Like I said, we got more new stuff coming out soon. We're actually, I don't know if you've heard the new Freebleeder CD.
No, I have not.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's
Good.
fucking badass.
Maybe I'll get them. We can maybe
Uh,
get them
my
up here
new
They would be a
Goldie.
good one to have up here.
They'd
yeah,
be a lot of
if they would
fun.
like to come.
yeah.
They
They
probably heard this and they're like, "Nah, I'm not going to do it."
their bass player and their lead singer. They're the ones going to do our recording, mixing, mastering for us.
Awesome.
Because I like that CD they did so much, and they have a lot of the same sound we do
All right.
without all the dick jokes.
So one more time, your two shows.
2 shows, June 10th, August 18th, and then of course the Black and Orange with ESM in October.
And so when are you gearing to release that E EP?
Hopefully by October. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe by August, but probably
If we
closer
can
to
get it by
October.
August, that'd be awesome. If not, I'd like to have it by
So-
Halloween.
Yeah.
So look for new dongle. It's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
the
think
dongle is coming up.
The dongle is getting ready to be
Erected.
get,
Oh,
Wait. Oh man.
the
Words.
dongle is
what do they
erected.
mean? Yeah, that's good.
Let the erecting of the dongle
That's
begin.
good.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh man, there's another
Dongle,
one.
let the erection begin.
That's our box set.
That's the box set.
Awesome.
The dongle box set. Let the erection begin.
I mean, we already have blue
That's
stress
fucking-
balls
man,
at
I'm
our
giving you all this
shows.
great shit.
Yeah.
I
tonight.
didn't even.
Oh, we didn't even bring you any.
Should have brought you some of our blue balls to fondle. I can't believe.
So we
What?
we went through a place called Discount Mugs that shout out to Ben Mills told me about it and Dana told me about it too. and we got our koozies from there.
Okay.
And then we saw stress balls, and Rob said nobody does stress balls.
That's true.
Something different.
I'm like, okay, but they all got to be blue. We're named Dongle.
So we have blue stress balls,
And-
and I like to hand people a pair of them. Say, please fondle my blue balls.
That's
In fact, I
awesome.
got someone Saturday night. Like there was some dude looking at our stuff, and I just walked up and handed him my blue balls, and I said, "Enjoy it."
Do you
Fondle
sell
my blue
those or
balls.
Most
You
that
kinda
we
just-
haven't sold any.
Usually
We
I
usually
give them
away
but
really?
because you'll be sitting at work going,
This is what I'll do. I'm gonna get a set of them, and I'm gonna
Hang 'em
thumbtack them
from
to
a
the
string,
wall.
yeah.
I'm gonna thumbtack them to the wall.
all
Like
right.
truck nuts.
We'll make sure you
He's coming alive again, people.
nuts. Oh, now it's a
Truck
party.
nuts. But the box set, the box set has to be Dongle. Let the erection begin. That's the name of the box
Yeah,
set.
that's good.
Hell yeah. We'll have to put Road Trip in that box set too.
Awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And a little like
we're actually that's something else. We're talking about doing. We're going to do a probably a limited edition, probably recording at the house, of a CD called Dongle Road Trip. And basically, what we're doing is we're going to take Austin bands,
We're going to cover local bands.
local
and
bands, play
dongle
their
it up.
their music and dongle it up. There's not a whole lot of people that'll do Austin covers.
Yeah.
You know, we'll take a Push Monkey, a Free Bleeder, a
7 miles
Stonecracker,
an hour.
7
Huh.
miles an hour, the Easy Out that Ben played in that
yeah.
that I haven't heard from in a while. That just local Austin bands, and then we'll do a show. Somebody from each band get up and
Huh.
play with us because it's their music.
Huh.
Just something we thought of to just
It's a
pay
good
homage,
idea.
just to pay homage to the local Austin scene that's been
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Well, I know every time I go to a show that I'm not playing at and I have friends there, it's like, damn it. I
I
want
wanna
to get
play.
up on stage and play. So, hey, if we can bring 1 or 2 people up
Yeah.
and do some, just have some fun.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And with that, I gotta pump my own shit here for a minute.
Go ahead.
I want to thank everybody that shared this episode today because I was on social media, just everybody. I can't name everybody,
It blew
but
up.
it
Yeah.
blew up pretty big. So
Yeah.
I want
I
to thank
shared
everybody
it.
for taking the time on Twitter and on Facebook and whatever else, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this audio episode on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play Music as soon as we get done. So everybody can have it for tomorrow morning to ride to work or whatever.
Aha.
Now he's excited.
Now he's excited. So, but
Dongle
anyways,
for your morning drive.
thanks
Just
for
a
coming up
tip.
on
Yeah,
Memorial
Hey,
Day.
thanks for
man.
having us, man. It
You
was
know,
cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
It's
man.
awesome.
This has been a
is-
blast.
I'm-
This has been fun.
I'm so glad that
Yeah.
that Nola told me about you guys and
They're getting up and close and personal with the dongle
the
tonight.
dongles, the dirty
up in ya.
dongles. There you
Well,
go.
Jared, our buddy Jared, who's playing in Stog with us, actually, he said, "I think I got a name for your fans. They're called Dongleberries."
It
And
works, doesn't it?
Yeah, you need to get some backup singers call them the Dongettes or something. The Dongettes or the Donglets. The Donglets. There you go.
Donglets.
The Donglets. The GL Glets. The Donglets. There you go.
Man, like
Hey.
we need to start paying this guy because
I'll
he's
tell
given
you,
us
man.
so
I'll
many.
tell you,
like,
I wonder if we could get Nola and Dana to come be the female backup singer.
The
Yeah.
Donglets. There you go.
She is going to beat the shit out of
Yeah,
me next
she's
time
gonna.
she
She
sees
goes.
me.
Oh,
She goes.
that's gonna
She's
be
gonna.
funny.
She's here right now. We ain't promoting shit of this episode.
she's
ain't no-
standing outside right
With a-
now, waiting to
with a
throat
fucking-
punch
with
you.
a knife.
Dana's out there ready to hit me right
With a
now. Yeah.
knife. Forget that Cobra Cast. No more of them guys. Dave Pruitt's probably rolling over right now, going. You probably turned it off like about an hour ago. So. Hey, but Dave, I want to give a shout out to Dave. Dave's doing a hell of a job with what he's doing at Dave TV.
Yes.
I mean, I wish I would have said hello to him over at Hanover's, but I'll have my chance next time I see him out. He's just doing a hell of a job, and
Yeah.
and it's cool what everybody's doing now. I think the whole thing is kind of not saying we're going back 20 years, but to me the scene's kind of going in a positive direction. It really is.
Definitely.
yeah.
Even
Trying
if
to
you're
help each other.
if you're in a cover band, a tribute band, an original band, just any kind of anything.
it's
you know?
people
Play
like-
instruments.
It's people
Yes.
like Dave Pruitt and Dana with Air Splitting Media
Yeah.
Ben
and
Mills,
Ben Mills. Man, that guy, he just
Nathan Alvarez. There's
Yeah.
the Bowleys. There's so many people.
Yeah,
that
there's so
are
many people.
doing
Jim,
so
that-
good for the
Jim.
scene.
Yeah.
down at
Jim,
Texas Miss. They're more about the music and the scene
right
than they are about
themselves.
personal
actually.
gain so much.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
And it's awesome to see it's coming together, and it's
Yeah.
going to keep coming together.
So hopefully, this little thing kind of helps out everybody. And,
Oh, this little thing here is going to grow.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
all right, with that, everybody, look for the episode tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry.
Awesome.
Did you want to play McCoy on the way out?
Yeah,
You-
we'll
you're
play
saying-
McCoy on the way out.
Yeah, that's what you're
All right,
saying.
here we go.
There we go. McCoy out. Anyways, I hope everybody had a great holiday
did.
weekend. We're back tomorrow at work.
Yes.
Slaving
Work.
like slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, take care of yourselves. And as I always end this podcast with the same saying, please do the right thing. Always do the right thing, because Lord knows a lot of you don't.
I don't.
God
usually.
bless you, and we'll see you next time.
Right.